Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Looking on OPG, I don't see him live there, but I don't see that feature much. Which one? He's live. I'm live. Hello Andy. Hello Danny. Hello Jimmy. Hello Aru. Hello guys. How we doing? How we doing? How was the weekend? How was the weekend, guys? What's up, Dize? Diz. Hello. I have to drink some water. All right, today we are going to watch Soloq from Korea. We're going to spectate review the 4 games of one of the best players or the best player in Korea right now in Soloq. We're going to spectate Cloud, T1 Cloud. It's the academy support for T1. So he plays for T1 in the academy. He is 18 years old. He's Korean. And well, he's really good in Soloq. He's ranked 3 right now in the server. He has almost 2,000 LPs. I think he lost some games, so he lost the 2,000 LPs. So I sometimes what I like to do, or what I should be doing more often, is I should spectate like this and study. Right? What I do is just study and see what they are doing. What's up, Sophia? Hello. And I can show you. I mean, we can get updated a bit on how they usually play. It's a very high level. For example, he's playing with Guma Yusi. He's playing against some pro players. We will play with Dopa. I mean, everyone is a pro player here in this lobby, or a high elo streamer. So yeah, Guma and T1 Cloud on the same team. Yeah, I mean they are very active, the pro players in Korean server, right? Especially in high elo. So we're going to watch some games, see how he does, and yeah, get a bit more knowledge in. Now he's playing with Spellbook. Let me see. I don't see the thingy. What is my mouse? No, you guys don't see it. So he's playing with Spellbook, Magical Boots, Cookies, Cosmic Insight, and Bomb Plating and Flinching. He's playing with 1 adaptive. I would have gone for the CDR. He's playing Move Speed and Flat HP. Flat HP, obviously. There is no change there. He will start with Q into EW, W max, and then E. Very standard for Rakan. But there are some surprises. I have gathered the 4 rune setups with the image, and the Rell setup is very different. We will see a Rell game, and he has some interesting choices. So as I say, always very nice to watch this type of players and this type of games. Not only because they are good in solo queue, it's also because they play a lot of scrims. They play against a lot of different players. So they usually are very up to date on what's the best thing to do, right? Also, they watch the main team, so they have a lot of knowledge. So yeah, like we can check that out. So let's start. If you guys have any questions, as always, you feel free to ask me. He's going to play with Spellbook, I believe, every game. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Now we're going to get the chat away. I don't know if the pings are muted. Yeah, pings are muted. Maybe we can, the master volume, we can lower it down. So he's going to go for probably a ward early on, or just stay in lane. But he's getting 1 ward and he's going to sweep. He wants to play for the prio in bot lane, so he's just going to ward the middle bush and get the sweeper. I usually would go, for example, in my experience, I would just go sweeper, level 1, and play. Maybe I have to start doing again the ward into sweeper. The ward into sweeper is good when you're playing melee matchup into melee matchup and you want to contest the level 2 prio. Now, Alistar is not that strong early on, but Jhin is pretty decent at getting prio. So he's just going to secure the level 2 with that ward. Thank you, Poki. Thank you. What's up, Omega? Is Alistar counterpick to Rakan? No. Rakan is good matchup into Alistar. Alistar is not counterpick into almost any lane. I would say maybe into Sivir, especially, it will be good. But no, Alistar usually is not counterpick. Now, Jarvan is starting Raptors, pretty interesting. They have information level 1 on enemy, what's called red buff. They might, we will see where our friend Nidali is going to start. They like to fight a lot, by the way, yeah? In bot lane, they like to fight a lot. I'm just going to take the camera away so I can control a bit more the bot lane and it doesn't constantly move, so we can set it up. So Jarvan is going to start Raptors and then Golems. So he's going to do that clear. Alistar very normal that starts with W. And he doesn't have the sweeper yet, so he cannot really get sweeping the bush. But you see, when they are playing all the time, the AD carry, obviously in your games, what is going to happen is the AD carry is going to be more like here or here. So they know how they want to play. They know that the level 2 is secured, right? So the AD carry obviously is Gumayusi, right? Is going to be in front of the minions. And so they are at the same level and they are able to play. Now, what I'm interested in, what I want to see is that how they play the third wave crash, right? How they play the third wave crash, because now the wave is going to they don't fast push it, they just chill the wave. And let's see what they do with the third wave, right? Because Nidalee could have started on Raptors. I think they know that she started bot side because they had a ward on red buff and it expired. But maybe she did Raptors and Golems. It's not normal for Nidalee, but maybe. So here they are just going to push this wave. It is going to crash. Let's see what Rakan does next. Is he going to chase the Gromp? Is he just going to hit a bit the tower? I would check the Gromp personally, but they know that Nidalee is pathing up because of the early ward on red. So if you don't have an early ward on red buff, probably you want to check the Gromp. You see the barrier and heal go very fast as well here. They use it very, very fast. You will interrupt with Q. Gumo arches my boss to improve. Yeah, I think so, Jim, as well. Level 3 and then instant engage. You can watch it again. So stop the bases, super important as support. He always goes back to the bush. Now he's going to get level 3 with this minion and he can just keep going. Very nice. He went E second and W third. Yeah, the top side they know, so yeah, here they are in a really comfort moment, right? We can speed it up a bit as well. Top lane died. I think the River in this game gets really fed because I just saw the score. She gets very strong, so we are also going to see how they handle that. Diving hard, they can just play for plating, which is not a bad idea. And let's see when they reset. Jarvan will get double crab. Varus has no mana, eh? Very important with Rakan to hit all your Qs, all the Qs that you can. If you get hit by Rakan Q in lane, he can out-sustain and perma-sustain all the time. Obviously they know Nidalee should be here, she's just ganking. They are wasting the time of Nidalee. Maybe Alistar is going to try to hold the wave. No, they're just going to push it. They're cheesing? Okay. I would have just based. They're going to play one more wave. One more wave here. He can one-shot the cannon. He doesn't one-shot the cannon. Or he gets the cannon here. And base. Okay. Now let's see the opening, the map opening. Pause. Riven versus Furious, that kind of matchup that says who gets the first kill gets to snowball. Exactly, no, Riven already got 2 kills. So I'm very curious how they will handle the Riven being fed. So that's a nice way to see how he will play. Now, this is a normal wave, and the next wave is also going to be a normal wave, right? Usually here, Rakan will get, he gets Ruby Crystal, refillable potion. He has 64 gold left. He gets control ward. He has sweeper already. Refillable, pretty fine. I would get one potion. One potion is also fine if you don't have the gold, but he goes for Ruby Crystal, which is very nice against melee matchups, we know, and also helps you like in early skirmishes. Now, Rakan has the option to go towards mid lane. Very nice to give vision to Sylas. And also Jarvan is going to open towards top side. So let's see how he plays. I would not think that he's going back to bot lane. I think he's going to go directly towards mid lane and play this wave. Or help the Sylas here. Zed is pretty low. Alistar is also going to help the mid laner. Sometimes in your games in solo queue this will not happen. You see how they are helping with the waves? Like the super is hitting, no one is complaining. And here Rakan comes from behind. And it's just like a very standard Rakan lane gank. Is he going to push this wave? Next one is also a normal wave. Will he stay for the next wave? Let's see. I would push it out with Sylas. Also you are sharing experience. And you are making sure that Sylas bases as fast as possible. And Zed is losing wave because he has no TP. Right? He is playing with Ignite. Can get a control ward here. Yeah, that's good. And well, now Nidalee is showing, which is not beneficial for her. And, everyone knows what's happening, right? Oh, good. Hey, what's up, Kyo? Glowy mode Fiora? No way she lost lane. No way, yeah, with that power spike. So very nice. Like he did a good action in mid lane. He dropped decent vision, and now he's just playing his laning phase. Also close to super item. He's 290. He will get it. Like, let's see how he gets the level 6. Let's see what he chooses. He chose to go for exhaust, so he's going for double combat summoner. So he's going to play a bit more lane. What I've seen what I've seen a lot is that they usually play a lot of mid openings, which is good, and then they will play lane. You guys see how Varus plays? What's up, speed? You see how Varus is playing, right? You see how he has access to these minions. He also has access to hitting the Jhin, right? So he's able to do both things, right? And also the Rakan is playing from here. Now he's going towards the river, right? But they have a lot of control over the laning phase. The Varus is not here, right? FK just randomly not doing anything. So far, so good. Well, he missed the W. Oh, Fiora killed. Top lane things, no? They kill, they die. He might go for the plant for mana. He just leaves Varus to get a bit of solo exp. Now he knows Varus is not under threat, so he can just walk up here. Probably warded from Alistar. Yeah, it's a ward. There's a ward here. How much for his level 6? You guys see the level 6? Yeah, as well. Half. This next wave is going to be... This one, no, but the next one is going to be a cannon wave. So they might play it. They are bullying a lot. I mean, he's playing with a really good AD carry. What we want to watch this game is... how they play with vision, build setup, and just in general how they play certain situations, right? Like here, the Alistar does really good with the Q flash, and they just die. Is he going to die as well? Yeah, they die. We can look at it back again. They're hitting tower. They have no... I mean, they feel safe because Jarvan is here. And he just does the standard... Well, very good, right? Q flash with the W of Jhin on top of that. And then they just... enemy team is also playing. So they are playing against good players also. So yeah, they get punished by it. And he has no ward item yet, right? 6 gold. But Sylas and Jarvan clean up, by the way. Very strong duo, Jarvan and Sylas. Do we know Riven secondary runes? We can watch Riven secondary runes. Riven secondary runes are these ones. He's playing Jack of all trades, adaptive, flat health. We're going for early game. So he's opening bot lane. He goes to the lead bot lane. He has a ward. So here he gets Kinder Gem Rush. Nothing that we have not... what's called? That we didn't know. He pinks wards to deny vision. So he uses the pink ward just to deny. And probably he's going to W and get level 6 here as well. He defends a bit the mid wave, but he just gets a lot of XP. And he's playing for level 6. If he gets level 6, he might be able to get the Z. No, he's not getting 6. Now he's 6. What I would do as Rakan is like try to get some vision. This vision is okay. And maybe try to base as soon as possible, if he has no play in bot lane, to get more wards and open the map again with Jarvan. Jarvan is also resetting, so he could do something like that. Let's see if he plays more bot lane. Right, let's see. I died the same way to Alistar on stream with you. Guma must have been watching. No, it's very common. It's very common. Alright, he's going to play. And he's going to try maybe to base without the enemy team knowing, right? So you see he's sweeping right now. Okay, he's going to look for a play. Alistar is still level 5. I don't think he's going for it because the wave is not in a good position for Varus, so for him to leave. They play a bit more lane that I would play lane. I think I would have been already in base and tried to make a play. So, yeah. By the way, a weird suggestion, but maybe you should make a post video or how people should detach from what their teammates are doing or how the game went based on the players' actions. We had a discussion in the Discord and people seem to not be able to set their emotions from what happened in a specific game. I think what the best theoretical play is if everyone played on 100%. Yeah, no, of course. Like, your teammates are going to do mistakes, and you just have to make sure that you drop it. No? Like, Guma, you see misplayed, you misplay, we go on to the next play. I had a live session today, actually, by the way, where the guy that I was coaching, he was playing with a duo, but he was not on the voice call. And the duo was always complaining about everything. He got ganked because enemy team was playing jungle AD carry duo and they were playing bot lane duo. Enemy jungle ganked level 3, they survived. The enemy jungle ganked after, they killed his pre-made, and he was complaining all the time. But the state of the game was in a good place. I mean, you got ganked 2 times, but your jungle is in a good position. They killed in mid lane or something like this. So the game was not in a terrible... No one was doing big mistakes. The game was just going, but people complain too much, right? People complain too much. That's the problem. So he's going to base. He's basing in Fog. He doesn't have boots. I think maybe he gets... When does he get the magical boots? He's going to get then 11-15. So most likely he's going for Solari or Locket. So he's going to pay all the... I'm curious, 700 gold. That means that he might go magic resistance and armor, 0 pinks. I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to choose one of those and probably get some control wards, right? Maybe he gets even 2, because in Korean high elo they usually buy a lot of control wards. So he go magic resistance and control ward, and he doesn't get the armor, you see? So he's waiting maybe for glowing mode. No, he's getting armor, magic resistance, and then TPing back to lane. So he got both of them. Just waited a bit. He sold the refillable potion. He sold the refillable potion and plays the game. Now he gets a good TP, deep vision. You see where they place the ping ward? Not the best positioning for the ping ward, but at the end of the day, they have to do it, right? Like, probably it's like a very fast ping ward that they drop it. So yeah. Still level 6. Alistar still level 5. We talked about this. I talked about this in my video on how to play in Split 2. And this guy is rank 3 and he's already level 6 before the Alistar, like, I would say 2-3 minutes before the Alistar. I mean, 2 minutes before the Alistar, so that's a huge advantage. And he got deep vision, right? Really good deep vision. So now they know exactly where Nidalee is. Super good so far. It's true that he's playing a lot of bot lane. When you have a good, strong bot lane, maybe we can see... I mean, we will see a Bard game, a Rell game, and an Alistar game as well after. So we will be able to see how they play. Now he's going to base again. And 0 wards, so he needs to get more control wards, more vision. And just open them up, right? Next wave is normal wave. So he's going to be fine. Let's see what he does. Usually they open mid and then they decide a bit. Maybe he opens towards the Raptors to protect the camp. Because now Jarvan has to clear. And he has this camp exposed. So most likely he's going to gather the information on the Raptor camp. Let's see. He got a control ward and he bought nothing. Hello. I would play bot lane too if I was playing with Gumayusi. Yeah, that's usually how it works though. If you're playing with Gumayusi or your AD carry is Gumayusi, just go bot lane. So again, control ward here. It's going to lose it. Gathers the information. Drops a ward here. This is very popular ward. Warding these areas here is very popular. This in this spot. It gives you good information on this crossroad, right? And there's a bit of how they play with mid lane push or bot lane push into the river, right? It's they swap already minute 12 bot lane. This will not happen in your solo queue games, but it's very interesting. At minute 12 already bot lane in mid, Sylas Zed bot lane, and Sylas also bot, right? All right, Jarvan buying a control ward. And they will play for mini objectives. He didn't go top. I would have probably went top a bit more. He's just giving a lot of trust on Fiora. You're gambling a bit that your top laner doesn't get insta-stop. By the way, he healed here. Let's watch this. How he does the combo. Because he's going to use heal while he ults. They use heal every single time. Like, very on cooldown all the time. He heals here while he ults to be faster with the W or with the E. Passes through to... so what he does... So I will show you. Let's see if I can pause in the correct moment. Pause. So here what he's going to do, he's going to R, right? He gets a lot of move speed with the R. He's going to press heal, right? So he also gets move speed from the heal. And after that he's going to E, right? Because his E is going to pass through the Nidalee, she gets CC'd. So after that he can W. So it's the best thing you can do here. You see? Now charmed and you cannot miss the W. Instead of ulti W, which I see a lot of Rakan players do when they play, is that they try to ulti W. It's better to ulti E and you just get insta CC, right? I guess the mindset is that he have Gumayusi AD carry, by the way. I would have done the same. Yeah. Maybe. Well, let's see in other games. I mean, he will have good AD carries this game, right? Gumayusi getting caught in mid lane. Not good. He dies, no? Oof, Gumayusi, be careful, eh? Be careful. Go for Celestial Opposition. And no item completed yet, eh? Minute 13. Goes another control ward. You see, he's not getting 2 control wards. He's just getting 1 control ward every time he bases. And let's see how he drops the vision. Guma looking a lot like you, yeah. The usually AD carries usually die a lot in mid lane. I mean, he was trying to min-max a bit, probably like he thought he will not die, and they will just waste time. Goes for the vision, was the golems, and now he will probably take the back of the Riven and play on the Riven, right? Yeah. Again, very patient. He doesn't go with W instantly, and they will not kill now. Oh. Thanks the Q, nice. First time Rakan will often WR instead of RE. Yeah, I mean you RW, no? Instead of RE. RE is the best because then you can always chain with W after if you are able to do it. Usually. Alright. What I like to do in this type of reviews, I mean Sylas is super strong. 7-0. I mean they are in a good position. They are not that ahead in gold. So that what would I do here? How would I play this situation, right? Fiora is going to base, Jaren is bot side. Sylas is top, but he has TP. I know that he has TP if I press tab. Next objective is going to be Herald. 2 camps in top are up. So what I would do is I would open mid lane. Oh yeah, I would zoom out. What I would do, right? This is how I learn. Everyone has a bit of a different weight on how they learn. Is I would go mid lane. I would hover the mid lane wave with Varus, and I will drop a control ward here. I don't think he's going to drop the control ward, but I like to do this. So here I want to learn a bit more. And I will drop some vision maybe, and I will just hover towards top side and play this next wave on top with the TP of Sylas. But I'm not too sure how he's going to value, so I want to see what he ends up doing, right? How he ends up playing. Does he have a spellbook? He doesn't have spellbook. He sees Alistar top, so obviously he knows that where Alistar is going. Varus is going to hit tower. He might wait with the control ward, I'm not too sure. I think he will drop the control ward for sure. Yeah, there we go. I would have done the same. And now they see and they will just fight, right? Okay. So I'm happy. I more or less would have done the same and I will be in the same situation. Why do you want to drop the control ward here? Is that this control ward not only gives you access without them seeing you, because you know what's going to happen, but also like Varus has a reliable site where he can posture, right? So he can make sure that once he gets the prior mid lane, he can always rotate towards top side, because he has nice control ward here where they know that they are not going to see Varus, right, while he's moving. What's up, Mike? Hi, coach. Is bush control really important? Yeah, of course. It's important. You saw it in this game, or you can see it in this game. He goes for deep vision, guys. Good play into deep vision. Good play into deep vision. Ulting a Rakan in front of the enemy, trying to E on your teammates that's behind, so you can catch him on the way you dash, and your teammates keeps running away, so you waste your ulti like a baboon. Worst feeling ever. Well, that can happen. That can happen. You can always be like that. Now he gets vision. Is he going to drop the mid lane ward? He already has Locket, by the way. 2 deep wards. I'm not that bad, eh? I'm not that bad when I say that deep vision is important, eh? This is the best support in the game playing, right? So yeah. How can I know if my champ is able to contest for bush? Well, you should have, like, if you have a stronger bot lane, then you can. If you can fight level 1, then you can. If you are strong, if you're winning. If the enemy is not contesting the bush, then also. What is he going to do? Get rid of vision. Team gets Herald. Very good position. He helps with Herald, so he gets Empower Recall. I don't know if I would have helped with the Herald. Here he gets the information Riven is opening mid lane. He can push perma because he knows where everyone is. What does he get for spellbook? Let's see next. Very troll from Jarvan dying here. The problem is that enemy they based. Where's Gumayusi? Gumayusi died again on mid lane? Wait, no, Gumayusi pushed the side lane and went towards bot to kill. That's what AD carries usually do when they have prio, right? And they can play. But he died here? Really? This guy is very good with Zed, no? Wait, what is this damage? Wow. So he dies here. And Zed escapes. Okay, they're just another level. I see some game they run up toward the middle of the bush, level 1, if it's range versus melee top. Yeah, if it's range versus melee top, they usually do it. Maybe we see it today. I didn't watch the games, so it's the first time I'm watching them. But well. He does get this tower, maybe. If he gets this tower, Fiora is not that bad. Let's see how he plays. He will just recover with Sweeper. In my opinion, this is not that great. But well. Sylas is pretty fed, so I think it's great. It's just also Alistar ultimate. And Varus was there. I didn't see the Varus coming. I was watching Fiora on bot. Nah. Smurfing. And now he will get division. Does he get a mid lane ward as well? He gets another 2 wards. He's waiting for this one, so Alistar doesn't see it. Well, he's going to drop it here. The carry ward. Hey! What did I tell you? T1 ward, we call it. No, maybe? The carry ward, it's here. You see how popular this ward is? 1 ward here, 1 ward here. Very nice. Very nice vision setup. Now he can play for this tower. He can keep pushing. And he knows exactly what's going to happen. They know where it's warded though, but he has good information. And now he recalls because he has no vision. Yeah, exactly. It's the Academy tip from T1, he knows. He goes back, gets his boots, 2 counter wards, minute 16, 17. And he plays. I mean, I think it's a good buy. He could go for... He could have bought armor or anything instead of counter wards, but he didn't. Obviously, he values like vision a lot. They value like having counter wards all the time, right? So when someone tells you, don't buy counter wards, no one does it. Well, that's because they are not good at placing vision. That's what I would say. He's going to play topside again. Sylas is topside. He makes sure that he gets vision. He cannot die. You see how confident he is with Rakan. He drops the ward in mid lane. He drops another counter ward here. So this ward stays, so it doesn't change. And now he goes to play topside with his team, right? And they have this insane vision control. Now this guy is going to be weak side. Maybe he recalls and tries to defend, but because they are winning, he might go just mid lane, play this next wave together with Varus and play. What's up, Ismail? Hey man, how you doing? Well, I'm doing great, Watching some really good players play the game. You see, push mid lane into play. He's very aggressive, Gumayusi here. He's going to play for it, eh? I mean, I'm in a solo queue, I'm not flashing for this guy. But yeah, I know he can perform, so yeah. Why is that topmost ward better on the path than in the bush? Alright. Why this ward here is better than in the bush? It's because from here you can see them like faster, so earlier, and you see where they are going, right? And you see who is going as well, top side. Usually when you open this area, you know that they are going top, so it doesn't matter if you have it here or here. It's the same thing. It's just that you register the information faster, right? It is going to be like here as well. It's going to be, you're going to see them anyways. How much for this game? Oh, still a long game, by the way, eh? They will throw a bit. It's not going to be an easy game. It's a pretty long game. It's not a stomp. Enemy team comes back. So even here it happens. You can see where they're going. If they go here, you know they're going topside, right? What's up? Definite. What's up? I don't know. I don't know why it was so hard to pronounce your name, and I probably did incorrectly as well. All right, let's see. Next item. What would I build here? I will go for Redemption. I will go Kindle Gem on my next base, and then Counter Ward. But what I think he's going to do is going to buy Kindle Gem and 2 Counter Wards, 100%, when he bases. There's no question about it. Well, now he has a lot more gold, right? He got the assist. So Kindle Gem, 2 control wards and something else. Glowing Mode, maybe. No, he goes for upgrade of the boots. Alright, so very interesting. So at this point, after first item, with Rakan, he gets a boots upgrade, right? No, not about 25 stacks, eh, Silas? So he gets boot upgrade. Alright. Okay. Alright. Instead of Kindle Gem. So he values it a bit more. How much is the normal boots? What is it? 10 ability haste, and this is 15 ability haste and more move speed. So yeah, you get HP. It's only 50 HP the Kindle Gem, and it's more CDR plus the more move speed. Alright, I like it. You're winning low elo with Zyra. That's good, that's good. The way Kuma clicks forward when he's face to face with Alistar, he's so good. Yeah, exactly. I told you have to click forward. That's good value, especially for supports right now. Tier 3 boots, very nice because of the 500 gold, right? Like it's very easy to buy boots right now. Before 750 was a hard buy, I would say. He will ward mid lane again. Oh, he gets this control ward. This control ward I'm not doing enough, by the way. This control ward I'm not doing enough. It's a really good control ward as well. Usually when you are losing, you want to... Yeah, here he misses everything. He has no W to follow up the ultimate. Silas is not here as well. They're playing together. You see no one is really splitting. There's nothing to split for. Well, they end up killing. They're going to play for inhibitors and not Atakan. Or they're going Atakan. Yeah, this is going to be a bit split. Fiora wants to split. And these guys want to play Atakan. Alright. They are going to fight. Rakan is not here and has no TP. Okay, so his team just linted, right? Riven got 1k gold. Shutdown right now. He's going to try to open and help his team, but it's a bit too late. And he's just going to W out, I guess, no? He's still going to play with Fiora. Let's see what he does when his teammates are dead at 21 minutes. These are usually awkward position for supports, right? He gets the ping ward placed here, where I always tell you guys to place it. And he's just going to try to cancel the bases, get a bit of vision, right? I will just wait for his teammates to go back. Insta heals. I think he's dead, eh? Is he going to die? I think he dies, yeah. Oh, he has ultimate, so he might not die. Because of ultimate. Or W, okay. Worst case scenario, he can ultimate. What is he going for? Redemption, no? But 2 control wards again, you see? Draw vision, base, 2 control wards. That's super life. Especially in higher level. Maybe if you are playing in lower MMR games, you can just get 1 control ward. If you guys want. He's going to get another ward in the jungle. He's warding mid lane again. Control warding mid lane. Wait, what? Varus is dead. Silas coming TPing in late. They're just going to throw a bit some fights. I mean, there's just going to be like just fighting all the time. Silas is a monster. They will get a couple of inhibitors. I mean, this game is hard for them to lose. They are 10k up almost in gold. What is he getting? TP. He will TP. So he can set up more vision. Again, this ward. There we go. A lot of control wards just on the ground, right? That's what I see here more. Just drop the control ward. And you guys are worried that they will take the control ward, no? And you're giving out to the enemy team. I don't think he's that worried about it. Just freestyling. He's just very patient. You see that he's just waiting. He's not going in instantly because he knows his team has it. So he's like holding on to this ultimate. You guys see here? You see it. Look at the Rakan how he plays. Here he gets the combo. He just Qs. He has W by the way, but he's not going to W. You see, he's holding his CDs all the time. He's going to hold them, because his team is winning, right? So he just like, no need for me to CC. If something else happens, if Zed enters or someone enters, then he has no CC to play, and then you cannot peel, right? And this is one of the most common mistakes that support do, is like just going. So look how patient he is. He's patient like this. He's not doubling the Alistar. He's not doing anything. He goes, he's towards a target. Get the Alistar with the... So he gets the proc of the move speed. I don't know if he got the proc of the move speed there. Charms 2 and gets out. Right? Super important. Super important. To hold your abilities for a better opportunity in the game. Alright, not bad. I mean, very similar vision. Every high elo support has very similar vision. I mean, at least with Keria, no? I think it's normal. They are in the same team. Organization. Alright, GG's. I just feel called out. I just played a game and I wasted so many abilities. No, exactly. You guys have to be very careful. Very careful. Alright, he played great. He played really good. See how we do this. Let's go into the next one. Let's go. On to the next one. This is how the best Soloq support in the world plays exactly. Oh, very good lobby, no? Who is this? Blue is Viper? I think Blue is Viper, no? I think Blue is Viper. Is he Viper? Is Viper this one? I think so, eh? I think so. I think he is. Alright, let's take a small 1-minute break so I can read you. Silas is used. No, the Silas played really good. So what did we learn from last game? What did we learn from last game? Let me mute the pings. Is the pings are muted? No, let me ping. So what I learned a bit more is like vision, how we establish some vision. This ward pretty nice, to be fair. Also good ward to place in this corner. What else? He's playing a bit more level 6 for the level 6, which we already knew, but he's playing good for the laning phase. Wave states, I mean, not that much. Maybe like this control ward was pretty good from blue side into these wards. I'm not doing these wards too often. I know about it, but I'm not doing them too much. Staying bot lane a bit more. He has really good AD carries, right? I would have tried to roam a bit more top. Think this in low elo solo queue will work more, like roaming top on good timers. But well, he has a really good player in bot lane, right? But at the end of the day, you need to adapt. He opens a lot of mid lane. Every base he opens mid lane and decides. Maybe we see some games that he goes top lane or they play bot lane, depending on the state. He usually plays mid waves. So what we know, what's called? What we also know is he plays a lot of mid lane waves for experience. As I say always, like don't be scared to go mid lane, show. Push the wave with your mid laner after a good gank, get the level 6 rolling, right? Confirmation on everything that we are talking about. Every time he does a good play, he goes for the vision, right? He's playing really good. Now he's playing a very hard matchup, which is Alistar into Gragas. Everyone is going Spellbook in this at this level, on this Zillow, right? In Korea at least. They think it's very strong, very broken for supports. So let's see how he plays. Now, Sivir Gragas against Yunara Alistar, I would say that they have the pride in bot lane. He might go again for the ward, but I don't think they can contest the level 2, so they will get pushed in this time around instead of getting the push. I don't think they can get the push at all. Now, they have a really good jungler to be proactive, enemy team as well. It's also 2 carries on top lane. Very balanced teams, I would say. Very balanced teams. Also, Alistar and Gragas, they neutralize, I mean, Gragas neutralized the Alistar, at least in laning phase. Alistar's pretty broken, not gonna lie, guys. Alistar is very strong. So he goes directly for normal ward. He doesn't go for the ward in bot lane bush like before. I don't think they can get the level 2, right? That's what I would be thinking, is that I cannot really get the level 2 because I'm an Alistar, right? So he just decides to go with his teammate. And yeah, Gragas will start with Sweeper. He's playing with Lee Sin. He does start with Warding Trinket. I will start with Sweeper as well this game, honestly, to get rid of the enemy wards when they are pushing me in. But Lee Sin is going to be more proactive maybe than the Nafiri, right? So you might want to have that ward. Level 1, there's always something going on in the Korean server. Hey, it was a good game, eh? Last game was a really good game to watch. What do you guys think? How you guys seen the games? Do you think it's too hard to replicate? No. It's not too hard to replicate. The thing is that it might be more structured, this type of games, right? They're a bit more structured, that's all. Less chaotic. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to explain situations where your teammates might do mistakes or enemy try to do mistakes and how you can penalize those. I mean, he was the middle bush. It's not going to do much. Gragas has sweeper. I think here is a big mistake from his side. Gragas has 2 sweepers. Okay, I want to rewatch this part. It's very interesting. So he drops a ward here. They get it got taken away. Let's go a bit further back. So he will they will try to contest this bush. Now Yunara is not that bad with the Q, right? Because you can pop the Q and just have the attack speed plus she has lethal tempo. So she's going to ward again. And she's just going to trade onto Sivir. Now Gragas missed. I think Yunara level 1 is actually not that bad against Sivir. He gets W into the AD carry. It's decent damage. Drops them off. I don't know if they can contest the mid wave. They heal again. You see how fast they heal? Both of them heal. And now Yunara's cleanse. Now Yunara is actually pretty strong, no? Played well. My Yunaras are not that like this, by the way. You see how aggressive they play? Level 2, someone dies always, in bot lane, in Korea. I've not seen a replay where they don't die. They are playing for the level 2 like they are crazy, but they don't get the contest. Gragas failed so many jumps. You see, this guy's tilted already. Pace, you saw? When he missed the E? You guys see how he's walking up? Pause. Patrick. Hello, bro. What do you think about Vel'Koz support? I'm a Vel'Koz OTP and I'm playing for 2 years. Now I'm plat with 276 games. On Vel'Koz with 53% win rate. Also, I love your videos. Thank you, man. Vel'Koz is really good champion. I mean, you have 276 games. So I would say stick to playing Vel'Koz. I will never recommend to play Vel'Koz to climb to someone that just started playing the game or someone that has never played Vel'Koz. But the same thing as I explain always. Mages are always nice in bot lane if you are very good at the champion, which means that you spend 300 games playing Vel'Koz. Keep playing Vel'Koz. You're doing good. Try to learn, right? Now, from here and there. Try to learn from other champions. Like, for example, here you will learn things that can help you with Vel'Koz as well. And try to just understand a bit more the game, which will help you more as an OTP, right? When you are playing OTP, or you are playing an OTP, what is better for you is to understand like more how mid lane works, jungle works, top lane works, your AD carries work, right? Instead of learning how to hit your abilities better, because that you already know, or you will, every time you will climb, it will get harder and harder and you just will adapt, right? It's very easy to adapt in games and learn, but it's better to study and understand the game in a higher macro level for OTPs, which a lot of OTPs lack, right? OTPs lack this understanding of the game deeper, and the ones that do climb faster and higher than the ones that don't, right? I would say that's the difference between OTPs, but it's a good champion to climb. I want to rewatch this with you guys to show you. Gragas does a mistake, so now they know they get level 2. He knows they get level 2. You see how tilted he is already with the mode. Now he's going to walk in a straight line towards Gragas all the time before he's even level 2, because he knows he's get level 2 here. You see, once he gets level 2, he's going to insta Q flash and then W the Sivir, right? And here they, in a fine position, they get the flash of Sivir. And yeah, Gragas did a big mistake. This is the same, I think it's the same Alistar from last game. So yeah. I think I could be a pro. No. I mean, good E flash from Gragas, and now they get gank. 3 camps from Lee Sin and gank. And they die. Do we know where Lee Sin started? We know he started on Raptors? Yeah, he started on Raptors. So he's doing Raptors, Golems, Red, and then he looked for a gank. Now, GG jungle deal. Pause. So now, Lee Sin did 3 camps. He has no camps on top side. So I would like to know how this guy reacts to what just happened, right? They get 2 kills. Not a great. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world, right? It's not the end of the world. It's bad, but it's not like the end of the world. It's not the most insane... it's not that problematic, right? But I got a lot of comments, a lot of times it's like, oh, you're playing like this, you're getting ganks, you probably die. Well, just play the gank, and some ganks will go better, some ganks will be bad, right? Sometimes they will do 3 camps into gank, right? It is what it is, play the gank out, and obviously you don't have to die, right? But you cannot play the bot lane all the time, respecting all the time the jungler, and not playing for your lane, right? You have to play for your lane. They could have set up better. Of course, they could have set this up better. But they know that Lee Sin starts bot lane. So a gank in bot lane is very unlikely. He can do this. Reset, get longsword, and just go to assist topside. But they do it here as well. And you guys are worried to maybe misplay sometimes. When usually Sivir would already have died, right? In your games. So they don't lose that much wave as well. Because now Junara gets home guards. Which she will lose quite a lot with the tower. But well, mistake happens. But it's not the end of the world, right? They lose feeds from kills now, and they just keep playing the game. Look, let's see what they're doing. They're pinging the flashes, no? Everyone is pinging flashes, alright? So now, bot lane has no flash. Maybe they make a play. He goes for control ward and refillable. Goodbye. Surely the Nafiri gets bot side and clears the race respawn. Yeah, at least punish one camp, right? He can. They can try. Okay, he's going for... Did I show the Alistar runes? Or I didn't show the Alistar? I don't know, remember if I showed the Alistar runes. These are the Alistar runes, by the way. He goes Q-Max into W, obvious. Okay, Q-Max into W. He goes X-Flash, Cookies, Cosmic. Second Wind. Okay. He goes for these runes. So he got Head Slash instead of what's called Boots. He pushes the wave after a good play and just keeps playing, right? And goes bot. Usually Gragas here should have been more careful and cover the play mid lane. Now they will dive the Sivir on the bounce back. Or they will try to dive it with Nafiri. She didn't connect the Q. I think they can dive with Nafiri maybe. W. They will not. I think they will try. Yeah, Alistar just dies. Yeah. And now Sivir loses a lot of wave, you see? So it's not the end of the world. They play on the bounce back. The jungler punishes well. I don't think he can do anything like stealing these camps because Lee Sin based. But they know that Lee Sin is not going to be bot lane for a long time, right? So they just play for this slow push into dive. Good. Do we get any homework at the end of the class? Chris, you can get homework. Yeah? Ah, actually the weekly challenge, no? That's your homework, Chris. I will update it after the stream. So every week you have a challenge, new challenge, and you can always do them. So that's your homework actually, Chris. He opens mid lane again, still level 2. He's not going to get level 6 anytime soon. So he's not going to be like in a good position like Rakan before, XP wise. But he already lost that once he died in bot lane, right? So he can try to make some plays in mid lane. Goes back bot lane and just arrives in time to collect the wave. Maybe he tries to look for a Sivir play. Let's put the camera a bit more on Alistar so we see what he's doing. He's just going to walk up. No, he's not going to commit. He doesn't see Lee Sin. It's too far and Junara has to farm this wave. Are you watching clips today? I might watch clips after this game. After this game, we watch some clips of the challenges and we keep it up after and we go for the next game. Shame on you, Chris. Alright. He goes for HP and potion, no? Yeah, I mean, he has refillable into this lane. It's fine. He tries to W the minion to gap close. It's pretty smart. Alistar mechanics. Wow, this Gragas is failing so many E's. He still has cleanse heal. Nafid is here to stop the Lee Sin gank. So that maybe usually doesn't happen. Your jungler might be farming. But well, he has no camps to farm, so I think it makes sense. He starts the dragon. Well, he's going to try to get this control ward. Very annoying control ward when you are trying to do early dragons. And they might rotate here. No, they will play one more wave for sure in bot lane. They have to play one more wave in bot lane. Enemy team is low. And he will drag the dragon out, get the crab. and then they will move, or they will play here, or they will try to keep the pressure up. You see how they are not moving for the Naafiri, and they are not like conceding their wave or their control because Naafiri is winning, right? Or because Naafiri is doing the dragon. They get ganked by TF, happens to the best. And here they just have to run. Hey! Saders, I got scared.
Afternoon, coach. Enjoying this style of stream. Very educational.
Thank you, Saders. Thank you for the sub. I got a bit scared there. Don't scare me, guys. But thank you so much. Nah, and they get the kill. Alright, before we talk about the Alistar opening, what happened just now is that they were controlling bot lane, they were abusing bot lane, they were getting enemy team low. Instead of dropping their wave and going for the dragon and help, if, for example, I will go back and explain you, no? Here. Play. Once they crash this wave, right, they have the option to go towards the dragon. I will show you now. Now they could go towards the dragon, and probably mostly everyone will go towards the dragon here. But if they go towards dragon, they give these guys breathing room, which means that they give him this wave, plus probably the next wave, or just a free base, right? So they will try to keep pressuring them and let Naafiri play their own thing, right? Alistar is always hovering this part of the bot lane, so he always has the first move over Gragas anyways, right? So they don't want to give a lot of space. Going for the dragon and turning might not be the worst idea, but they have like very different HP diff, no, for the enemy bot lane. And Naafiri is finding a 1v1. So they will play one more wave, and after playing this wave, they will just move, right? Problem, TF is not showing mid lane, and he can ulti bot lane, right? So it's going to be a bit dangerous, but this guy has cleanse. This guy is not comboing right now, so he's not going in. And yeah, here we go. He exhausts really well the Gragas with the spellbook. Almost tried to trade 1-for-1. He's going to die as well. But you see how deep the enemy team is? That if your team reacts, obviously like here they are reacting, because at this level. Now they have the option to clean up, right? So you have different choices. You could go and play the dragon with your team, right? Or you could like play more for yourself and more selfish and let your team react. It depends on at the level you are playing, right? It's not like, oh, because they did this is the best thing that they can do. No, they could have just after the cannon wave, go towards dragon, get the dragon, enemy team will reset, get a free base, and that's it, right? But they lose pressure. And at this level, it's just probably better to keep the pressure up and let your team react and get some kills, right? Because at the end of the day, Junara could have traded 1-for-1, Alistar gets a kill, and they will clean up, right? And then they will open them up and they will play. So yeah, that's what ends up happening. I think Naafiri ends up playing here and gets a couple of kills. Well, that's a very bad combo from the Annie. Challenger, by the way. And yeah, very good flash from Naafiri here. Wow. Beautiful. He doesn't go for the second ultimate? He already used one. Yeah, Annie misplayed a bit. Alright, let's see what he goes for. He goes for Swifty Boots, no control ward. Interesting. First time I see a base that no control ward. So he values more the boots here. And he will get... I would take the experience of this wave. I don't know where he's going. Yeah, I think he thought he had a ward, no? Or something. I don't know what he was doing exactly. He's not showing on the wave. Because they don't want to push this wave. Because you see how the Junara is letting this wave die to the cannon wave? So now they will push. He has super item as well, which is a good power spike for him. And now they recover bot lane. He will probably drop vision here. I will drop it here. Oh my god. I know exactly where he's going to drop it, guys. I will not drop it here, by the way. I will not drop a normal wards here. I will always drop them around this area. I don't think there is a lot of value dropping normal wards here when you can drop it here, right? It sees this angle. It sees the raptor camp as well. There's not much value in this bush because you don't see the raptors. When do with Jimmy, you have it Pokis on the Discord schedule this time for this week. It's going to be on Friday, I believe it is. So when do you go bot first or super item first? Super item? I mean, he values moving around the map and being faster. And probably with Alistar, if you get Swifty Boots, you are able to gap close the enemy a bit faster as well. Not bad against Gragas slow also, so you can get more reliable engages. So here he goes from behind after getting some deep vision. And then they use the punish the Sivir. This Sivir is pace, right? Professional player I don't think he's world champion, no, but MSI champion, LCK champion. He gets killed in Siren as well. So imagine you're Juanito63 playing in Gold Elo, contesting a random wave. They also die. So if you go for the vision and you go from behind, you get easy kills, guys. You see it here as well. Especially the carries, top lanes, top laners, mid laners. They get punished a lot. Alright, now he has the vision, Kindle Gem, and he plays. Let's see. Now it's going to be interesting. He opens mid lane again. Now, let's pause. Let's see what I will do. Yeah, Juanito. This guy is going to base. Now there's two options. I mean, they're doing void grabs. Carry against carry matchup is going to push, so he's fine. He might get dove on this cannon wave. I doubt it because it's Jack's full HP. Yunara is pretty strong. She's going to stay because she's going to take the plant. 3 camps are up from Naafiri on bot lane, meaning that Naafiri after the base is going to open towards bot lane, right? He's not going to go towards top lane to avoid grabs because you know where the camps are. So the most intelligent part is that if they are doing void grabs, or Lee Sin is doing void grabs, he's not going to be bot lane. So what you could do, or what I would do, probably most likely come here, get rid of this control ward, and get me some deep vision on bot side. And after that, play bot lane. So I also know if TF is going to rotate towards bot side, and also I give a pathing to Annie to go towards bot lane, right? That's what I would do with Alistar. Now, he might go for a more defensive route, but I think he is able to do it because they will have bot push, mid push, and Lee Sin is on top lane, right? So I think this is a fine play because also your AD carry is doing pretty good. Probably the AD carry wants to base also pretty soon. He has 1.1. Maybe he goes back top lane. I don't know. What's up, Yellow? Y'all know it's me. What's up? What's up? Let's see what he ends up doing. I will value some division here, getting rid of this ward. He knows it's warded. He probably wants to play the dragon, right? This is a cannon wave. He might play for this cannon wave as well. I'm very curious what he ends up doing. Giving vision to Annie is not a bad idea. He's going to sweep the river and not go for the vision and just value more being bot lane. Okay. I would not have value being bot lane, but it's understandable. He's going to get level 6 on this wave, so he doesn't want to leave that much XP, right? So that's nice. This ward, pretty good. I usually drop it when I'm Gragas side, blue side, but he does it here as well. We can see Lee Sin from this angle. Plus he knows he cannot get vision here because of the pink ward. Alright. He's playing a bit more bot till he gets level 6. And then probably he's going to look for... You see how he's contesting the mid lane position here of the lane. He's got bot side to the bushes. Now he wants to be more up. So because Naafiri is also going to be in the river. Crab is spawning. He wants to get some vision control probably on Pixel Bush. And you see the supports are trying to play more up right now in the lane. They are not contesting that much the bushes because, in my opinion, the value on going to the river is higher. Let's see how he keeps playing though. He's going to contest the control ward. I don't think it matters too much, but well, there you go. You see, like Gragas, in my opinion, should be more up here. I don't think contesting the bot lane bushes does that much. I don't think it does that much. You want to be first. He has good position. Good jump by Naafiri. Might be warded. Yeah, it's warded here. He has to W the ultimate, I think, the Naafiri. That's it. Good poke. I mean, Yunara is very low, very low. Is she contesting another? Nah, Yunara is limit testing. It ends up working though. You guys see how important it is to have this control, right? When you're playing bot lane. Yunara plays mechanically, obviously insane. And escapes. But well. They don't do dragon after killing. Also very important to understand is that they got a small win. They are just going to reset and buy. He's also going to reset and buy, or what's he going to do? He might look for a play here. So he's overextending a bit of tempo to get a pick. He gets the flash. And he gets the kill. Broken champion. The bleed? Yeah. Let's see Alistar. Goes mid lane wave again. This Yunara reminds of myself, of course. Did we just see a smite for the skirmish? Wait, Someone was playing a smite for the skirmish. I didn't see. I didn't see. I need to pay more attention what they are selecting as summoner spells. He's not going for that deep vision because he's no access to the jungle yet. Playing a lot of mid lane waves. Why they play together the mid lane wave? Because whoever gets the push from the mid lane wave can access to one of the side lanes, or they can rotate easy. And if you are playing against TF, you want to put pressure at least on mid lane so he doesn't rotate for free towards the side lanes. Now he goes for a bit more deep vision. And he is going to... he has no wards now. So let's see what he does. Does he have TP soon? No, he doesn't have TP. He's just going to go bot lane and try to dive with this wave. But Sivir has really good wave clear though. There's a control ward here. Very interesting, eh? They drop control wards like this randomly. To because they have no ward. And he doesn't have the control ward on the map. He drops it here instead of this. This one. Okay, very interesting. I would have dropped the control ward here 100%. But probably here it gets insta-clear where he's basing. And here it gets more value. You see the vision that it gives. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. I would have dropped it here. I would have lost the control ward instantly. But you see that this vision will stay because if I put the enemy vision right now, if they had vision here, it will not spot the control ward. Goes back to lane and top lane losing, yes, 0-6. So let's see how they handle the top lane losing. Would have went top? Maybe. Maybe sometimes I would have went top instead of bot lane. But well, if you have like very good AD carries, sometimes it's hard to roam. He's not roaming that much around the map. The ultimate Alistar as well is a great champion to dive, together with Nafiria also. And pause. Let's pause here. You see how he's playing together with the jungler? A lot of you guys, when you are in this type of situation, when the jungler is playing golems, and your AD carry is here, AD carry is going to be fine, right? You want to be together with the jungler, so you can CC plus damage, right? You can drop a combo, and your jungler can do the damage. But a lot of times you guys end up being here, and just try to threaten, and then they collapse on your jungler, and your jungler is alone. But you see how he's kind of here and here at the same time. You can always like decide to go back if something bad happens to Yunara. Yunara obviously needs to be aware that this is happening, right? I'll make sure that can play. Now TF might ulti here as well in a bit, but also like Annie is moving, right? So he's not giving up on his jungle. He's making sure that he's together with the jungler. He goes together with the 3-man block. Very good ultimate, blind ultimate from Annie. Very good ultimate. His teammates are insane as well. And he's just going for it, no? He can die. He ult, so he doesn't take damage. He will take TP, no? Here? Or what did he take? He took something. I don't remember. What did he take? As summoner. He took Ghost. Okay. What's up, Dirty Dan? That control ward is Brain Destroyer. I would have never thought of that, but it's so valuable, even being unhidden. No, he's dropping a lot of control wards. 100% on top of, without using the bushes, by the way. I don't do it either, eh? It's not like I'm not coming here as a scientist. I'm going to tell you, no, I do that as well. When I don't do something, I will tell you as well. I don't drop the control wards like he does on top of a place where he wants the vision, but it's not to deny. So he's using control wards to get vision instead of deny vision, right? Which is not easy to do, because at the end of the day, you are not removing anything, you're just using it. So, for example, Yunara can play bot, you have control here. You anyways, you're getting one control on base, like he's getting one here. So, he uses it in this exact same spot. It's very situational, of course, but it's good to know. It's good to know. You're going to base. You're going to drop some vision that gives value to your AD carry or to your side laner, and then you play. Now, next objective is going to be the Herald. This ward has a lot of value, right? This ward here has a lot of value, and they drop it all the time. What's up? Get me here. Hey, look at the ward line in bot lane. Oh yeah, in bot lane they get a good vision for this tower. You see, like the vision they have for the to play this tower. Now Annie can solo play, because she has this vision, right? This is the pink ward from Alistar, if I'm not mistaken, right? And she has very nice vision, okay? So now Alistar doesn't need to be bot to do anything. Now Annie is going to push, maybe play for tower, maybe recall, maybe move, right? She has the option to push and play for tower, push and roam or push and base, and then play from base from there, right? And now the enemy team has to respond. Once the enemy team responds, she has the move. She has the first move compared to like TF, even if he has TP. And then they can play mid lane waves, right? But here he's just going to drop a normal ward. Went from gold to diamond in 1 week thanks because of you. Big lovers. Alright, that's a big improvement, eh? Gold to diamond. It's in 1 week. That's insane. I don't know how many games that took, but that's insane. No, exactly. He had no wards, but I would not have dropped that ward, by the way. I would have dropped the ward on the Tribush here, the control ward, instead of this one. But this one gives a lot of value, by the way. Gives a lot of value. Especially when you're playing against jumping champions like this in. Because he could Q the wall for the dragon, or he Kindreds, right? Graves, Jarvan. And here he's he has to be patient, right? He has to be patient. He has to wait for his AD carry to come. And you see that he's not doing anything, right? Now, he's just waiting. How important is to drop a control ward in the Dragon Pit or Baron Pit? They don't do it. I don't think they do it at all. Supports don't drop control wards on the Baron Pit or Dragon Pit. I very rarely see. Maybe he does it and I'm full of shit. But normally they don't. They use it on Banana Bush, drop it here, maybe outside. Because if you drop the control ward here outside, you are clearing any wards that usually they drop here to see a bit of what's happening, right? But inside the pit, very rarely. Maybe if it's free and you just want to get rid of some vision, but very rarely, I would say, very rarely. Here is just going to make time. Nafir is going to finish Raptors and then he will play. And Annie is going to push and move, so he has to wait here for his teammates. I was Diamond 3 seconds ago, but I was a bit cheese, just perma-ganking on Nunu support. Now I'm actually learning properly. But that's good. I mean, you already know that you can get there with playing just with your hands. So now use your brain. Unstoppable. Let's go for Master then. You just be impatient. What Gragas is doing, also like to put ourselves in the situation of Gragas, is like he's scouting, right? He's not going for engage. He's not going to do anything. He's just watching where Alistar is, what they are doing, how they are playing. He's gathering information. Sometimes you guys the mistakes is that I'm going into enemy jungle and I want to fight. No, sometimes you just chill and watch. And just watch what happens, right? And you're scouting to see where they are, how they are playing, who's there, right? Better than, for example, being in this bush FK, right? Gragas has the push on mid lane, so he's just checking. He's just checking what's happening, right? This guy is not bad. He's getting... Maybe we'll lose this game, but he's not a bad player, right? Obviously, he's like one of the best players as well in the world. It's just that... well, we're watching Alistar this time. And how they will play with Jax in lane is going to be very interesting. Now, I would play I would gank top lane a bit more, but I don't think he's confident enough that they can kill the Gwen 2v1, right? And also Jax is holding his own a bit too well. Now, why is he not ganking top? Is because the Gwen is here and the Gwen is not here, right? Usually, what Gwen is going to do is push and move or push and ward for herself. Like if we press F1, she also she has no control ward, but she's not going to overextend if she doesn't see people on the map, because at this level they are not going to do mistakes. But I'm pretty sure that if this guy was overextending here, Alistar will be top lane, okay? But Gwen right now is not overextending. So I usually tell you, go to a top lane and kill the split pushers. Very easy to do, because they are playing like without brain, right? They're just going, and it's very easy to kill. So maybe we see something like this game, but it's very rare that in high challenger, a top laner is going to just die like that, right? They usually what they do, or they like to do in Korea, push and move, and they group a lot. But we will see, eh? Maybe this Gwen goes crazy and goes to hit this tower without seeing anything, but I will doubt it. I will doubt it. They will engage on mid lane, play for the mid prio. We'll see how it goes. It's questions that I'm asking also myself to see how it works. You see, like Nafir is going to a top lane already, and maybe Alistar wants to go top as well. Alistar wants to be here with Nafiri, but Alistar is forced to be mid lane, because if he's not mid lane, I mean, he could be with Nafiri, to be fair. But the problem is that the wave right now will be here. Junara will collect. They might lose this tower, and the enemy Gragas has the move, and also Sivir can move to our top side. So he's deciding to contest mid waves, which I don't do enough, to be fair, in my games. I should do more. So I'm learning here as well, I should actually do it more. I'm a bit greedy, right? I go here too fast, and maybe I lose mid tower. Maybe they move, maybe we don't kill the Gwen. Because if Lee Sin is around, then they make time, right? So contesting mid wave, not that bad. Now he's going to try maybe to move. Or just let Nafiri play the river. Let's see. And this is a problem, right? Like, she's going to keep going. They're still playing 2v2 in mid lane. Good flash, good flash. Yeah, they're just very greedy. Lee Sin could have been there earlier than Nafiri. You see they are here in mid lane for the same wave. Let's... Jax is holding his own, eh? On top. He's going to base. We have a problem in the top side, guys. We have a problem in the top side. How much difference in gold is top side? 3,000. More than 3,000 gold. He's TPing bot. He's TPing bot. Interesting. He wants to dive this guy. Wait, he didn't see the TP. Nah, this guy's a genius. This guy's a genius. And we didn't know. He's a genius. Would I have TP bot lane? I don't think I would have TP bot lane at all. On this ward? Did the Annie drop this ward? Let's see. Did Annie drop this ward for the TP? Or when did... Nah, this ward was already here. Nah, this guy's too good, no? So he will TP on this ward. No one will... TF will not see it. And he will kill the TF, which relieves a lot of pressure in the game. They see the TP, but he's not... Obviously, the camera of TF is like here, right? He doesn't see the TP coming as well. Yeah, oof. And he loses flash. Gragas too late. Gragas didn't base. So now if I'm Alistar, I'm going for the vision. Getting control ward here, maybe. Exactly. So you can get some vision. He's a bit scared of what's happening here. Gwen is TPing. So he doesn't know what's in here. What a defensive vision, eh, from the enemy. I would have gone deeper for vision. Ward here, 100%. He's warding over the wall. He's not going to risk it. He doesn't know where Lee Sin is. He doesn't want to risk it. I would have gone 100% for the vision. I mean, he doesn't see it if he's not looking at it, right? Okay, yeah. Korean Lee Sin happens. Korean Lee Sin are scary, guys. That's what I would say. They play with a low ping as well, no? They play with 7 ping. Or 5 ping. 5 MS. It's crazy combos. TP behind. Alistar moves towards the side lane, and they will try to kill the Gwen here. Coach, who is in your back of your jersey? Keria or someone else? It's Cloud, imagine. No, it's Keria, it's Keria. It's Keria, it's Keria. Keria's in my back. Yeah, TP from Jax to try to get the kill. They get the flash of Gwen. Okay, let's pause now. Pause X. So he has 781 gold. He most likely goes for Knight's Vow, Redemption next. Knight's Vow is not that bad. Maybe Mikael's because you are playing against TF. So Mikael's is not that bad, even if you are playing with Alistar. It's a very easy Ruby Crystal. You have 281 and 2 control wards, right? Knowing this guy is going to be Ruby Crystal and 2 control wards. 2 control wards, Ruby Crystal, and we play. There we go. Yeah, it's very standard. Nothing too fancy. I have the Guma one. Do I get mechanics too? Yeah, of course. If you put it on when we play, best synergy. He's opening towards mid lane. Alright. You guys remember when I said you open towards a side and then you end up on the other side? This is what I meant, right? He opens towards mid lane, towards top side, mid lane. He drops a ward, so this ward is going to see if they're going to contest from here, rotate. So he will probably want to end up on Dragon, but he still gets a good cross-map ward to see if maybe the enemy team is doing a play, right? What's up, Eric? Coach got the Keria jersey and just got the ward over the base as well, exactly. Exactly. No, the Keria was the same. So he opens to defend. He doesn't open directly towards bot lane and leaves this area dark, right? He didn't buy a glowing mode instead of a pinks. No, sometimes what I say, I'm right, no? Most of the times. I mean, Danny knows because I think Danny was here when I watched the... well, I don't know how many people were here, maybe Dynas as well. When I did the Keria reviews and we were watching Duro, Keria, some high elo solo queues, which I didn't have the spectator link, but we just spectate the games. And most of the time was me doing confirmation on my own theory, right? Like, I think this is good. Okay, this is good. I think this is good. Okay, this is good. It's most likely like that. I know this is good. He's going to drop the ward and end up on both sides, so he covers, which I explained a lot of times, maybe earlier in the game as well, when you have ward item. And now it's confirmation. Okay, they keep doing it, you know? It's like the entire day is going to be like that. Okay. And maybe I discovered like a couple of things that I can implement, which is already good. If I can get 2-3 things that they are doing and I'm not doing, or I'm not thinking about, that's insane already. Right? That helps me a lot. Right? So yeah. I don't understand the purpose of the top ward if he's gonna go bot anyways. I'm gonna explain you after this fight. Because mid prio into bot side. The thing is that... wait, where did the ward go? He replaced it? I think he replaced it, no? While fighting? I think he was 2 times, no? He was here, and no, he was the dragon, and then he was this one, no? Yeah. So the purpose of this ward, or when you open the map here, is that I will explain to you. The problem is that my mouse, or the mouse wheel, is not that good. And sometimes when I go backwards, it goes forward. So let me mute the sound 1 second to do the explanation. And then we can continue with the replay. Now, when you open the map and you have 3 wards, or 4 wards, right? Depends how many wards you have. And you want to end up on bot lane, right? Usually what you can, instead of just going mid lane and end up on bot, or going here and end up on bot, what they will do is they will go here, drop a ward on the opposite side, cross mid lane, and then they will end up warding here, for example. So they will get a ward here, and now they use 2 wards of 3, and now they already have this vision here and this vision here, so it covers like the mid laner really well. This is usually when you get your support item. Now, why does it do it this time before they do the dragon? Is because the dragon is going to spawn, so he drops a ward here. Jax is top side. What he wants to avoid is, for example, Lee Sin moving into the top jungle or moving into what we call a cross map, right? Because they have a really good position already, he might think, or they might, the enemy team, give up the dragon because it's only the second dragon of the game, so it's not that valuable actually, and they will try to look a play onto Jax, right? If they're able to make a play, let's go back so you guys can see a bit more better, right? Here, when he drops the ward. If they're able to go towards here with the Lee Sin or Gragas, for example, and make a play on Jax, and Jax ends up dying, and they lose this tower is 700 gold, plus the Jax kill, which is not much because 060, but they lose a lot of pressure. Now this wave will crash. Once this wave crashes, the guy that is top lane can just open towards mid lane, right? The next time he can open here together with the jungler support and the AD carry, and from here they can attack this side and they can get control over the map, right? So it's not only the sequence of killing Jax and getting this tower, you also get the tempo of crashing the wave here and reopening the map towards the other side. Okay? So he's just trying to avoid a cross map play, which, I mean, they don't have like insane control over the dragon, or they are not like insanely strong, but he's probably good habits that he has, and that's why he does it, right? So he just drops the ward, make sure that nothing happens there. It's not a bad ward. It also covers if Lee Sin tries to go from behind and trying to look. If this was completely dark, Lee Sin could come here and get a kick onto Yunara, right? Like from here. That's also a possibility, right? It's not only that. There are more things going on. Now he is late on the side lane play, right? So what I would like to see is what happens here, because he could open directly to our side lane, as a lot of supers do, and be here already, right? Because now Gragas is first, Lee Sin is first, but he contests a lot of mid prior, right? Which is not bad. But in Soloq sometimes like going silent is just too broken. Opening silent directly. Because the enemy team just doesn't expect it. But maybe you don't want to overdo it, right? So that's what I'm thinking of it. Here they get a lot, right? Only Nafiri dies. Sivir and Gwen died. Lee Sin gets kicked out. He has no resources, meaning he has no wards. He might stay for playing mid tower because Sivir is dead. Getting mid tower gets a lot of value. I didn't mute the pings. Okay. Or the pings got unmuted for some reason. I want to mute the pings. If not, you guys will get crazy. Like with perma pinging. Alright, we are only 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in. Alright, he bases, again, 2 control wards and magic resistance. He's going for... What is he building? He's building... What is he building? He's building Abyssal? What is the build, guys? What is Abyssal, no? It's the only option. Abyssal. Why Abyssal? He's playing against Gwen TF, sure. What is he building? Is he building Verdant? No. He will go AP, no? What is he building? Is he going to drop... You see here, is he dropping the control ward in the pit, right? So here you have the control ward in the pit. He's not going to use it anywhere else. He drops it here, he swapped this area, so he drops it here, just to deny vision. Anyways, he has another one that he can place. But in this case, well, not that bad. Maybe when you are playing what's called Red Side Dragon, it's good to place it in the pit. And if you are playing, for example, Blue Side, you want to place it here to deny vision over the walls, right? Deny vision over the walls is probably what he's looking for. Opening opposite is probably more consistent since you get good info on wards, while opening side might not win as you a fight. No, exactly. It's like, I mean, opening side lane, most of the times, you see here, he drops it again to deny vision. Opening side lane is pretty broken, I would say, but it's giving more consistency to contest mid lane waves into something, which is also like a habit from competitive most of the times, because in competitive, your side laners and you have voice comms, right? So you can believe that they are not going to die, right, on a side lane or get caught like they did here. So yeah. There's a noise all the time, by the way. Spectator and noises. Alright. Atacan. Ward over the wall. Enemy team is also trying to defend the Atacan vision. See how they play it, because they are overcommitting a bit. They have to get to the mid lane wave. You see, like, TF is contesting this. He's going to risk for more vision. Does he get Kinder Gem and 1 ward? Or 2 control wards? He didn't base, I thought he based. Wait, he had cleanse? He had cleanse, man. Wow. So he had cleanse. He cleansed exhaust. Keeps going. Doesn't ult here, so you see that he doesn't get shredded. And now he goes for the flash, W flash Q combo. Wow. He carried this so hard. Alistar is so broken. Three-man knockup, man. 3-man knockup, insane. He bases and will go top lane. He's going for Abyssal 100%, no? There's no question about it. He's going Abyssal. Okay. Yunara still coming out of base, trying to probably defend some camps. I would ward maybe. That would be a bad choice. A bad idea. CC in mid lane. Start sweeping. Ping ward here probably, yeah. See that they are ping warding this bush, or he ping ward this bush a lot. I do that as well. I think it's, if your AD carry has no counter wards, then you always want to have one there. It's just better for your AD carry and better for you to have access to mid lane and to have access to the river. He does it here as well, and he plays the mid lane wave. And just goes, I mean, triple knockup again. Wow, max range on the Q, by the way. The Jax also being 0-6-0 is not the Jax that you are going to play with, right? This guy, I don't know who he is, but probably also a professional player. He's useful being like this behind, okay? Like he tries to be useful at least. He's moving into the place. When he's making this play, someone has to recover, or they might try to end here actually. Yeah, they will go for the end. Do they end? No, they don't end. Okay. He's trapping, eh? 18 years old, this player. Probably we will see him in the future. I don't know how is T1 Academy doing. T1 Academy in challengers, T1 LCK challengers. Because he's playing really. I mean, I don't know. Is Smash playing with them, or is Smash a sub on T1? Because he's really good, no? He's really high elo, really good. Very young, also. So I don't know what's up with T1, but they get really good players all the time. Young players. He's sub, no? He doesn't play with the academy. Smash. In comp, you should usually get someone else to control ward the mid bush, right? Yeah, you already carry. Because that ward doesn't move that much. If you are winning, especially, your AD carry should get place it there. I mean, here you don't see a lot of control wards, but in competitive, you see everything is control. Everything will be control warded here. Like this bush will be control warded, this bush will be control warded, right? Right now, you only have 2 control wards, right? So that's a bit sad. They're going to play mid lane. This ward in the corner I usually don't drop, but it's good ward in mid lane. Another ward in mid lane. They value the wards in mid lane a lot. They're just pushing them in. Now the enemy team is locked here, or they are very far away. They get control over the top side, and is going to push this out. And because they have control over this side, they also have the mid inhibitor. They can start the Nashor. Now, once they start the Nashor, the enemy team has to face check all of this. Sure, they have 2 wards here, but they don't see anything that's happening, which allows Alistar to be in a good position to flank. But of course, TF, well, is going to be a bit annoying with his ultimate, no? And they're just going to turn. Just the difference between levels is also pretty nice to see. Is that once they TF ultis, you see how they will react here is they just run and drop the Nashor. And once they are fighting, we are all fighting, right? Also really good TP from Jax. And here, I mean, they just end up winning, right? He could have TP'd on this ward as well, if he wanted to. Someone else actually TPing on this ward. So you see the value of the mid lane wards. Now, is this going to happen in a silver game? No. But it's good that you know at least, no? Maybe for your Clash game. Maybe you can say start Nation and we turn, right? And when they try to contest, you just run. He is 3rd tier team, Academy team. Smash is in Challengers tier 2. This guy is not the Academy support. Who's the Academy support? So he's not even in the Academy, he's in the Academy from the Academy. Well, that's also... I mean, he is going to probably end up on Academy team or LCK maybe someday, if he continues to play good. I will check it out in Leaguepedia after. This is LOLpedia. Alright, they get Nashor, and let's see how they play Nash. I mean, here they should be able to end up. They already broke the base, so they're in a really good spot. He's patient, he's going to wait. Now, this is the moment where Danny gets nightmares. This is the moment where I get nightmares. Right? He drops control was just like that, by the way. He's starting the dragon. I would not start the dragon, I think, with Nashor. I think I would just play the Nashor and that's it. And don't do dragon. And be here and fighting. I think the dragon is a bit whatever. It's not going to fix anything. How many people are bot lane, guys? Everyone. Everyone is bot lane. Everyone is bot lane. No one is top lane, you see? Everyone is in the same lane, so they can push together and fight together. Because if someone would be top, even with TP, and the fight breaks down in bot lane, you are in a big disadvantage, because till the TP joins here, or takes place, your team probably dies already. I almost never seen this in my games. I'm happy the few times my team plays together. Yeah, playing together is what you have to do in League of Legends. If you group up, you finish the game. If you don't group up, you don't finish the game. It's simple as that. Ah, he went for Ziggs, of course, for Ziggs, not for Abyssal. I was like it was very weird for me that he went for Abyssal. I forgot about Ziggs at all. He went for Ziggs. Or how I like to call it, Zekes. They just push and go towards top lane, no? And then on top. Or they will just posture here, get inhibitor, and wait for Jax to push. They don't even wait for Jax to push. It's just like, here they will end. So they started pretty bad in bot lane. They recovered really good with the dive from the jungler. And they play in mid lane with the Hess flash. So again, when something bad happens in your games, just think, how do I recover? How can I be useful? And how can I make it so I can still play the game? What's the solution, right? And if there's no solution and you still try, that's fine. Or you try something and doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, guys. I disagree with Mr. Coach. I think Jax is bot simply because he had no TP. Otherwise, matching the Gwen as 1-7 Jax and TPing as her or her TP would be much better, no? I don't think so, no. Because you're not... because someone has to play the silent. Someone has to buff the silent. Someone has to play the silent. So you cannot play... Well, where is the Nashor? Is it here? No, it's here.
A summoner has disconnected.
Someone has to be in silent, 100%. If you need to rotate to a silent, like this silent, so chill. So this silent is neutral right now. No one has to be top lane, right? You need to be on bot lane, or you could be on top lane here pushing, and then they rotate from mid lane to top lane. But the problem is that, I mean, Dragon is here, so what they will do is rotate from mid lane to bot side, right? Or I don't know where you said it. That he went up. Here he all-ins for no reason, to be fair, the Jax. Here he should not queue in and go like that. The enemy team does well. It's a bit after. It's after the Nashor. I mean, here they already break the base, no? There's no... There is... when is it after? I mean, here they already get 2 inhibitors, no? Yeah, Gwen was here. Regardless, you always have to play 2 lanes or 1 lane when you have Nashor. There are exceptions where you can 1-3-1. For example, when one of the enemy team is dead, you are very strong. They cannot really engage on you. They have not engaged, so you can suffocate them a bit more playing 1-3-1. Very rare, right? Very rare. Usually in solo queue, what you want to do is just group up and fight. It seems like he only places those open pink wards in jungle path, so an enemy team has either to waste time cleaning it or ignore it to join the play, providing vision either way. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he does it. I'm not like he doesn't, like he drops it. No, he drops also to, I mean, this one here, I know which one you mean, this one after the Nashor. Here, he has 2. So what he does is he drops this one. He doesn't spend a normal ward. He knows this is not warded, right? And what this control ward does is also provides, like, there's no vision here, here. So Annie can rotate safely towards bot lane, right? You will see that now Annie can contest this wave and she's not like that scared. And a normal ward, I mean, a normal ward, what would do is like, you will not know if this is warded, you know? So he already used the sweeper. He has no sweeper. So he knows right now that this is not warded at all. This is not warded because he used swept. Now Annie is going to sweep. And from here, gets a normal ward. He doesn't know if this is warded or not. Probably might be warded. And now they get a double control ward here. When he could control ward and Annie here, you know, but she swept. So they're just using sweeper and control wards to deny vision, right? And it's also like good ward, right? But he uses it like a sweeper charge, but also gives vision, right? Yeah, exactly. He's securing a team pathing, right? Because Annie is going to be here. Annie will sweep this area. And then he can go both sides. So he knows that this is not warded. He knows this is not warded. So when Annie is also moving here, they know that there's no ward here. There's no ward here. There's no ward here. Also, most likely, he does it like even if there's no this rock or this map. So he probably will drop it just normally here to deny vision from the enemy. And because he has no sweeper, he just got the second sweeper. Then he can use the sweeper later. And because he has 2 control wards, he can place it anywhere after, right? And it's also like you said, like he would see people like come here and drop this ward. So maybe they can even engage on this guy, or Annie can flash on this guy. He's spending time getting a 4 HP ward. But that's what I think done, right? Like at the end of the day, it's I mean, I'm not talking with them, right? I'm just seeing what they do. It's a bit contradicting, no, but it's not easy to drop those type of wards. But he has 2 control wards, so he probably uses this like an extension of the sweeper, which is usually when you get 2, and that's it. I think he used sweeper, control art, and he just plays like that, and also allows to give vision and pathing. Path is you probably get used to it, and yeah, he does it very well. He does it very well, honestly. How he plays with vision. To be fair, this guy, he's good. I mean, this guy is super good, right? So okay, let me see. Oh, this is him. He's right now. I don't know if he's playing right now, but this is him. Where is it? He plays in what? T1 Rookies? No, he's in T1 Esports Academy, no? He plays in LCK Challengers. He's playing in LCK Challengers right now. I don't know if he plays with Smash, but he got promoted. He got promoted like before, no? Or am I mistaken? Am I mistaken? I mean, I'm going to change to this one. Oh, get rid of that. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not too sure. But he's playing in T1 Esports Academy. He played as a sub last year. He was sub of Reckless. Because Reckless was playing, and they probably got him and said, okay, you stay here. Next year you play when Reckless probably goes back to EU. So how did they end up? They end up 4th. He's playing with Guti. Cypher now. Smash. I don't know when is his game. Match history. Let's see. We can see when is this game. This guy is not playing that bad. Oh, we probably will see him in LCK. I don't know T1, by the way. He might go to LEC. Birthday, yeah, 2007. Yeah, I feel old as well, man. Oh, 2007. This guy's 18. What year are you, Jimmy? 2009? You're from 2009, Jimmy? From 2009, man. He played today. He played today. He won today against the Academy of T-Rex. He played Rakan, Nico, no spellbook, but he played Alistar with spellbook. So he lost with Alistar first game, and then he played. And right now they are in round 3 to 5, and they are second to the KT. KT also has a good one, no? But I think I would like to do more series like this. We have still 2 games to go, but I would like to do more to get to know a bit more of, I don't know, Chinese, Korean supports that are upcoming. We can watch young players. For example, the KT one I don't know, right? So we can get a bit more information. You guys can also know them a bit more. Obviously some other pro players. But yeah, this guy is rank 3. What is he? Rank 4 in Korea. And yeah, he played with Blue. I think Blue is Viper. Here it is, Viper. So the game what we just saw, Unada was Viper, right? So yeah, and obviously you don't have Viper in your team, but well, it is what it is, no guys. Like he's still he's trying his best. All right, let's watch some clips from the weekly challenges, and we can give some points. Let's let's watch some. I will answer the ask me anything. Usually they ask me anything, I leave them like that, and then when I have more time, I'm more like clear. My mind is more clear. Then I watch it. Okay, this is like the redemption kill. For some reason, Dan is getting 25 redemption kills per day. So I got one, and I had to post it, by the way. But Dan is like, I don't know. The challenge should be kill with redemption. 2000 LP above me. The gap is bigger than bronze versus master. No, this guy is insane. He's really good. It's really good and consistent. I think that's the key, right? You see how he's playing very consistent every game, or the games that we are seeing. Obviously, I chose good games, but he usually, it was not hard to choose. I chose the last 3 days when he played. I chose a couple of games, and that's it. Different champions, so we could see a bit of different what's called different stuff. But he's very consistent. Like how the way he plays, like if you want to be at that dealer, you have to be like very consistent. And I redemption kill. What is this? Like, is the challenge just get redemption and kill? 1000 points, 1 redemption kill. So good. Another one. Chart Bart 19-1 LeBlanc and you won. Promoted to Diamond 3. Let's go, Bambi. I think you are Diamond 4, no? You got back to Diamond 4. I'm not too sure. Alright, let's watch the weekly challenge. Gank, counter gank, regank before 15. So I would like to know what's this challenge? Gank into regank? What is this? what is it? This one? Let me check. Let's go here. Here you guys have the document. I will link the document on the Twitch chat, and also you have it in the description on YouTube, right? I mean, we don't have the Viper, but our enemies also don't have pace. I like your Haynes. I like your mentality, man. I like your mentality. You're totally right. Silent attack post 15 minutes. The week 4. I like your mentality a lot. That's the way to think. To be fair, that's the way to think. You can take away so many things from him, and still improve in your games, right? Even if you don't have good teammates, you can always adapt. And how I think about it is, if they are doing this, it's for a reason, and probably how they would react if your team is trolling or enemy team is doing mistakes. I like it. It's a good mentality. So this is silent attack post 15 minutes, or does it count? I mean, it's not post 15 minutes, but I want to see. So you go for the... There's no way you kill this guy, no? You help in the Kale. Okay. You help push. Good. You get level 6 here, no? You got good silent vision. Nyla died. But Kale is more important than Nyla, probably. And how did she die? She didn't even barrier? Or ult? Yeah, she got hooked, by the way. A bit clean. This is the problem, right? That I tell you, this is, I think, is silver. So, yeah, she doesn't barrier, she doesn't ult. I don't know how they can dive the... She got arrowed, I think. Yeah, she's playing without cleanse into Thresh Ash. Yeah, that's the curse, guys. Here goes again to a top side. There's not much he can do bot. If he can kill the top laner again, that will be like very good. Get some vision. Goes together with the jungler. This is usually what works in solo queue as a support. So I also like recommend this like when you're playing your games. You get a big what's it called? A big player on top. A fat Kale. Maybe he dies, but if Kale gets the kill, it's worth it, right? He's going to lose, like, right now, Cassandra is going to lose this wave, the next one, and Kale is just getting ahead and ahead. Get solo experience, good vision. I mean, I think this is so good. Now, this we are not seeing in these games that we are watching today, but in solo queue, like playing a roaming champion, this is insane. Insanely good. This will win you a lot of games. Now, you have to be careful, and doing this is not bad, because at the end of the day, you are going to learn what's good and what's bad, on when you can do it or when you cannot do it, right? Gank and regank same lane. I would say this one is better, no? It's for the week 5 challenge. Gank and regank, the same lane. Also, you got good vision. And this is like a bit different. And this is the mid lane ward, right? And what is the other one? The week 2, I always forgot. Division plus result. I mean, here you got division, but maybe they're a bit similar. I think this one is the best. All right, so I don't see it wrong. Like right now, like Kale is so fed that I think you are winning, by the way. So good. 150 points, 100%. Remember to do the challenges. They are trying to stop me by flying me mid, but they forgot I'm always the playmaker. I ganked for my kill and Darius got a double kill. The rest of the game, Carl was tilted and just ran it down. So I didn't post it during the recons. Kel didn't play them. Yeah, that also happens. I mean, that's what I mean, right? For example, right there, Danny. Maybe it was not a good idea to gank the kill. Maybe it was. But also you learn that you get more experience, right? Doing it. What I really don't want you guys to do as support is like always do the same. And this guy that we are watching today, Cloud, he has gank mid lane, gank top lane, regank top lane, do crazy stuff, and he knows what works for him and what works for the game and what works at this level, right? So just experiment, learn, get smarter about the game, and now you will make better calls, right? Sometimes you will open mid lane and say, I prefer to go mid lane and to bot lane. I prefer to go mid lane or to go top lane directly, because how the way state is, what the champions are doing. Right? That's how I learn. And then when you guys see me in, I don't know, gold playing an engaged champion, it looks so easy. But I've done the process, right? What is this? This is you playing Field. I watched this yesterday. It's good that you play Field. You have to play every role at the end of the day. Your OTP is Zeri, but it's nice that you get some other roles in. Really good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Still Diamond 4, but it's fine. It's okay. It's already crazy that we finished this so early. These are not weekly challenges, but I will still watch the clips, guys. Okay, melee abuser we have here, obviously. Wait, it's minute 16 and you end the game here? Melee abusers, eh? There are many melee abusers. They spawn on the Discord, eh? The melee abusers. I know you, eh? By name, by the way. I know every melee abuser by name. I'm just quiet. Why you end without the Herald here? I mean, Caitlyn is bot lane. I don't know what Caitlyn is doing in bot lane. Well, this is traumatizing, by the way. If this happens minute 16 for your enemy team, this is so traumatizing. Like losing the inhibitor and everyone dies. Like no one is going outside base, no? Like Morgana cannot do anything. Mid is a gateway champion to become Yumi one trick. Yeah, they become Yumi one tricks after. The Milios. They don't know it yet. Nah, I like Milio. It's fun. It's good champion. Also played correctly. Well, they end here. Nah, Viego, if he can get 1 or 2 resets. And Anivia set if they come from what's called. Wow, insane win. And it was a bit of a stomp. It was not even a stomp. It was like fed top laner, fed mid. Well, it was actually pretty stompy, but they got a lot of kills in between. Does this count for side lane? Let's see this for Unachima. Did he post it 2 times? No, this is another one. Ah, he's going to do the other week, the week 4 side lane attack. So what I want to see is like, for example, Veigar is going to. He gets really good. I mean, he could get a bit better vision, right? Especially with counter wards, like here a counter ward if he had to. He had one. But it's super nice. Like, he gets the Veigar. What is Veigar doing touching that wave, right? You guys have to be fast on punishing this type of mistakes. Because this Veigar will not, like this, you will not see today in the replays that we are going to watch. But, I mean, what I want is, like, the silent attack is fine. But I want a follow-up, right? I want, after this, a follow-up sequence. Wards or a follow-up sequence. What I want, for example, is that you guys attack silent, and from there you make sure that you give a line of vision, so your silener can keep playing. This is a fine silent attack, but he has no more wards, so he cannot drop anything, right? But it was good. It was good. It was nice. But I think he can do better for week 4. Third game, yeah, but Danny is just showing off, you know? Like, I need a redemption emote. Actually, I will maybe do it. You get... Wait, you slow it down? I don't know. This I saw as well. Wait, let's see if we have some... Hey! This is me playing Scan. I have to confess, I'm addicted to play Scan support. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm playing this champion so much. I've lost so many LPs. No one wants to play with me because I play Scanner support. My teammates hate me in champ select, even if I'm performing fine on the champion. My AD carries run it down just because I play Scanner support, and I cannot stop playing it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, it happened with the Nidalee. I know that someday I'm going to say, Scanner support, I'm not interested. But I see this guy, 1.2k LP, challenger, with playing Skarner. I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel, right? And I get these shorts with the music and him doing crazy drives, combos. It looks so much fun as a support, by the way, because you just bully people. And he does a really insane flash E. He's super fun to watch. And I don't know, like, I'm playing this champion. I lost so many LPs. Like, look at me, guys. Like, what is this? You guys say, oh, but everyone is winning. I feel so down when I'm losing. I lost LPs. Guys, I'm with you here. I'm down here. Where am I? Coach K, where is Coach K? I'm down here with you. I'm down here with you. I got some punishment from Yumi Games, by the way, but I'm down here with you guys. I'm down. We have to, I will be here with you guys, and we are going up. But I'm addicted to the champion. You know, guys, why I'm playing the Skarner? It's because I'm bad with Skarner. I know the champion is good, but the champion requires high skill to play it, by the way. I think the champion is actually good on support, but it cannot be good for if you don't spam the champion. I don't think it's a bad champion, by the way. I don't think it's a bad champion. I think it's really good, but it's very difficult to play. But it's a good champion. If the guy is like 60% win rate in Halo, it must be good. Like, for example, Fiddlestick. But Fiddlestick is so easy to play. Sorry, Dinas, but I mean, everyone played Fiddlestick because it was broken, but maybe this champion is good or strong, but it's hard to play, right? It's not so straightforward how to play. Because what he does, and I noticed because I studied him, like we are doing right now with the reviews, what he does, he plays really well with, for example, the walls with Fog of War. Like, he goes onto the walls with the E, and he's not seen till the end, right? What I was doing at the start, I was just running with the E, and people would see me from 2 kilometers away. And this guy, he plays so well with the E and with the walls that, for example, he will hug this wall, go inside and then outside, because you get like a very good move speed, like the longer the goes, the E. And he's like so good at it. And he exactly knows what to do at the exact same time, because he's like OTP. He has 400 games. Now, Maximo, I don't know why. Like, he said, I will go for only playing Yumi. And he got a minus 410, by the way, play Yumi. I told him, if you play Yumi, just win, no, with the champ. But he doesn't want to. Like, he just played Yumi and lost every game. He lost 6 games, I think. No, but yeah, that's the thing. I know why absolutely massive dopamine hit of the R combo. No, that's true as well. And the ultimate, you can aim it towards them, so it directly pulls them into the tower. Like, he does some crazy stuff. I don't know why. Maybe, like, tomorrow we are going to do the patch review. Then the next day, I force myself to play Leona, to show you guys how to play better Leona and to see how good she is in the meta. And off stream, I'm playing Skarner, guys. I'm going to tell you. Off stream, I'm doing the coaching sessions, working on some videos. I'm playing Skarner. I'm going to confess, right? Like, I'm playing Skarner every single day off stream. Later the same game, a big user retention because I noticed it was off cooldown. What happened here? But still got to end the game with spellbook style. All right, let's watch. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But it's good that I might do something. Is that I would play... I'm thinking that I'm going to do a weekly champion that is very of meta, not of meta, but that I don't usually play. And I might do YouTube posts on how to play this champion and give a rating, how easy it is to play it or how hard it is to play it. Well, here you got TP Spellbook, no? Smite? No, here you use TP Spellbook. 20 seconds spam. Yeah, good TP, eh? Nah, Danny's getting better and better, man. Some platinum as well, no, Danny? Like, where is Danny? I think it's some platinum. Also, I know that, yeah, you're 47 LPs. Also, I know that I don't automatically do the changes, right? Like, when every Tuesday, what I do is I click on the bold profile picture, and I just go here, right? And then I watch. And then I see, okay, he's Emerald 4, I come here and I manually change it. Now, it's not effective because if there are like 1,000 players, which will be insane, to be fair. You guys are how many players? It's like 89. So I manually change 89 accounts. But I like to do it because I can see what you guys are playing, if you guys improving or not improving, and I can see and I remember, or I try to remember a bit, right? What you guys are playing. So if a machine would do it instantly, or if I have automatically, the problem is that I will not pay attention too much, and I don't like that. I think it takes a bit of fun of doing the event for me. Right, there's no challenges. There are just clips of you guys showing off. You see how she is with the ultimate. So Rakan speed and then E. You see 1 E, second E, W, and then going in. Right? Maybe could yeah. I mean, it's just perfect, right? He's really good. Echoes of Elia, Rakan. I don't know about that. Wait a second, I'm not last. I don't think... I think you are trying to aim for last, but you're not last, no. This one I saw... Well, where are the challenges, by the way? I won't let you guys... You saw this? This is peak support content, by the way. Look at this one. Tell me what... You guys tell me what would you do if you are queen? This one was so funny, by the way. This is the voice comms? No, there's no voice. Yeah, the Rakan play was really good by Lupa. Was really good. We just saw how to play Rakan as well with the E's. E ultimate or EE ultimate with move speed. You ulti at the same time you E, so you are faster. Nah, this guy is so tilted. He even does the mod. If he does the mod, by the way, I will just go. By the way, I will just take... the fear of Fiddlestick throws it to the Nar, man. And then he's out. Like, look, the fear of the Fiddlestick throws to the Nard to the auto attack, and he gets the kill. It's a bit unlucky that he gets the kill. Now here we get some challenges, no? This is not a challenge. You play E or E West? Nah, you're playing top lane Ivan. But this is bannable, no? Playing top lane Ivan. It's like playing Yumi. This Graves also. You win this? I mean, you are 3 levels up, no? If you get the E back, you win. I think AQE, he dies. Close. Alright, that was good. I liked it. Ivan top, you have to wash your hands after that, but well. That should count as a regank. Okay. Another one. But Danny, what he did is just send redemption kills all the time. I think I watched this one. And Sivir spam pinging. You ask if you think the spam pings from the Sivir are because of the kill or because it was good. I think it's because you stole it, no? To be fair, he spam pinging you. I think he had it, so that's why. There was no need for the redemption. What are the challenges? Okay, we have Andy. With this guy, Jimmy. I don't know who this guy is. Then we have like these ones. Okay, here one. Week 3 challenge. Week 3 and 4. Perfect clip. Grandmaster 650, Vision Control OP or Mechanics top tier. Using our mid ward, we spot Tristan alone mid, so we catch the wave high. With this tempo advantage, I roam top and kill Warwick. Of that kill, we secure Rift Herald. Amundo safely takes T1 tower top, thanks to our division Jungle Vision. Amundo spawns the Herald, allowing Mundo to push 42. Since Warwick is still coming out of base, we take a teamfight. He ends up arriving late too, which leads to their surrender. Also small rant at the end.
No need for us to run, they're coming to us.
Yeah. You can jump from here if you want. Oh, Warwick, let's go.
The mountain showed me my path.
You can go, but I'm here.
Let me show you something.
Keep going. Nice. We see Briar as well mid lane.
Can do.
Play good, but... Okay, he played it good. I played bad, by the way. I blame the ping. Not here, Amun. Nice.
Like, if I might be like the peak of human evolution created for this game, like
Can we hear Jimmy, by the way?
genetic. No, like sometimes I wonder, like, if I might be like the peak of human evolution created for this game, like genetically modified in a lab. Because I'm like, dude, the way I play sometimes, it's like I'm so locked in. I actually wonder, like, like I don't.
But this happens when you play with a 16-year-old that he thinks is roulette. All right, so week 3 and 4 challenge. Okay, no problem. Week 3 challenge. What is it? What was week 3 challenge? Mid lane ward and result. Perfect, 100 points. Where are you? I will tell you where you are, Jimmy. Look at this. Coach K. I get 100 points, but that was me who was playing, no? I did the ward in mid lane. You didn't do the ward in mid lane. And week 4 challenge. What is it? Perfect clip. What was the week 4? Silent attack plus follow-up sequence. That was also me. 100 points for me. Well, thank you. I got the points. And I didn't even to share the clip. Can you do the challenges retroactively? You can do the challenges anytime. You can do like any challenge anytime. You can do week 1 challenge today, tomorrow. Like you can spam the challenges as well. For example, some players or some people have like, for example, so Thiago has 30 points instead of 50 because he did it level 2, but you know. So I give him 30, but he can redo it, right? You guys can do it anytime. Maybe next time I should not say week 1, week 2, week 3. I still think it's fine to say it like that. Maybe I should say challenge 1, challenge 2, challenge 3. But well, you guys can see the duration of the event, right? The duration of everything. I might keep it for season 15, by the way. I'm liking it. I'm liking seeing everyone here. So I'm saying it today. I mean, I don't know how many people are watching, but I might say it here. I might keep this for the entire season. So we can see the evolution from the start of mid-season to the end. Because I'm liking it. But I'm not sure what we would do with the challenges. Maybe we do something different. I will see. Right? But I might skip the table, by the way, for the entire year. For season 15. And maybe I will do something crazy for season 16. Right? But I don't promise anything. I'm just saying what I'm thinking. He's stealing my work. Jimmy, yeah, where are you? You need... how many points do we give you? I mean, the mid lane one was not yours. But I will give you 80. Maybe you can give someone that is not like copywriting myself. And silent attack post 50 minutes plus follow-up sequence. I think was okay. We can give you 80 as well. You can do better. All right, you are there. You can be there. I've really enjoyed this summer challenge. So far, to be fair, yeah. Me too. Like I'm enjoying it. Like look, I get the reviews. Sometimes it's individual coaching. Sometimes it's group session. So I have everything here. I have the vote saved. I have the points. We do the challenges. I watch you guys play. I think it's good. I think it's very nice. Thank you so much, Jimmy, to give me points. So good. Thank you so much. By the end of the season, you will have hundreds of participants, and you better automate the LP copying. Yeah, I might need some help there, but I will figure it out. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. It doesn't take much time, Danny. I do it in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I have like 100 done. Sometimes I do it while I'm queuing up, you know. So I don't. This is the scanner ultimates. Really good ultimates, by the way. Also, like this is the old scanner. You were playing when the scanner was broken. Where? Andy. We have Andy. I think we have some challenges from you as well, by the way, that we didn't do. Perfect Bubble. Wait, I missed some challenges. I'm 100% sure from you here. Redo. He redid. For example, you see, Bambi redid the week 5. I remember we didn't check them out. So week 5, for example, I forget sometimes week 5. Week 5 is gank and regank same lane. So creating a monster in early game, no? So you want to gank one lane that you think is going to be productive. Camille Pantheon, really good to gank, right? So if Camille gets ahead, she can snowball the game. He's not doing that hot. He's 1-3, right? He's probably not doing that great in bot lane, but it's fine. Like Pantheon, a champion that once he sees a target, he will W. Nice E to W, now you kill. Now you could push the wave if she wants to push the wave. You can get the level 6 easier. Jimmy, change your name to 80. Change your name to 80. I will show no mercy when I 1v1. I'm gonna take it easy on you so you wouldn't embarrass in front of the stream. And you're not winning 1v1 against me. What's up, mid gap? Coach, mark my word, I will find the T1 Cloud guy at the end of the season. Let's get it, mid gap. Let's get it. It's hard, eh? I mean, it's too high. Maybe you have to. Maybe you can find it in real life. Maybe that's the play. Maybe a bit deeper vision, but it's fine. I think deeper vision could be better. Is there a scanner support guide? AuriX. You want a scanner support guide? I mean, I'm working on it. I still need to figure it out myself. I think I might do small guides, but as I said, as weekly champions. But the champion is too hard to play. You're Andy. Oh, it's true. You're Andy. Oof. It's hard. It's 2000 LPs from you. But I believe Andy. Let's get it. I wish. I wish. Came here after winning a ranked. Let's go. Congratulations. So you keep here and you keep attacking side lane. Alright. No, but you translate your advantage to what's called? Towards top side. Okay, I like it more. How many LPs did we give you, or LPs? How many did we give you for this challenge last time? Bambi, you got 130. I will give you 150 this time. I think it's good. Good call. Good lane to gank. Good lane to punish. I will give you the 150. The 100%. It's good. I like it. That's how you win. Probably you won this game hard. I don't know if you can. In case the groups fight didn't count, there's a regank in 3 minutes. Ah, so you do another one. Through lane. Through lane with E ultimate, no? Or ultimate E here. Nah, this Pantheon wants to quit the game. You won this game. If the Camille gets the kill, I'm pretty sure you win this game. There's no way. You're waiting, eh? I like it. I like the patience. Yeah, she ults. Now you go in. But Pantheon must be so tilted. And he loses this wave, the next one, and he's playing without TP, I'm pretty sure. And you get division. Yeah. And your team is winning in the other side as well. And you have to get deeper vision here, by the way. This vision is too shallow. You have to go for the camps. You have to get one here and one here. And then it's perfect. And then you base because you don't do anything more on the map after if you don't base. Scrims in 30 minutes, we will get some challenge clips trust. Oh, in scrims. Maybe I give extra points for that. All right, perfect. Another one here. I should have done a clips for challenges. I mean, a challenges, what's called? Channel. But I like to see your normal clips as well. I thought this Syndra E dodge was really clean. 2 more clips and then we keep going, guys. We have a Rell game and a Bard game. I think the Bard game is coming up now. There's a Bard game coming up now. You already did the dodge? I didn't even see. It's here. Yeah, really good. Where's the Lux Q dodge? Only one. Only one dodge. Okay, Andy has weak challenge. 1. Deep Vision. After applying their top jungle, I got the Raptors, which later got the support killed, then reset to set up Vision top, mid, and bot for weak side Sylas. The top Vision caught 2 enemies and helped us close the game. Maybe he saw this one. Oof. Alright, he plays Bard, OTP Bard, Korean server, Master Elo. He might look for, what's called? I don't know if I watched this one, by the way. This is Deep Vision, alright. Then you base. Now, Rumble can actually play. I mean, he kind of lacks one ward here. Maybe Zinzao plays for it. Yeah, there's one ward lacking there up top, but you didn't have vision to get one. I don't know if I reviewed this game. I think I reviewed this game. But he took it, a clip from this one for the challenge. He gets 2 wards on top. Nice. Plays here with Rumble, gets the kill. Goes towards Sylas. You see Lee Sin right now on top side? And you see it on golems. Like these 2 wards are insane, no? It won you the game, no? 100%. Your team also is like moving. That's the good thing about Deep Vision, guys. Like they know exactly where the enemy team is, so they are just running faster, right? They don't have to react that much on the play. They can prepare better, and you survive with 1 HP, and you won the game. No, insane. Deep Vision 100%. No, you win the game. I know because I reviewed this game as well. I think this was one of the reviews. 100%. This was good. All right, let's go for more. I mean, we'll watch after, maybe. Let's see, Andy. Where is Andy? This is from Deep Vision, no? Deep Vision is Andy. Where are you? It's week 2 Deep Vision? I think it's the week 2. What is Deep Vision plus result? All right, we gave 100. 100 points. That's fine. You see, for example, no, 70 points. Sorry, 70 points. All right, Andy, that's nice. Then ward in mid lane and the other ones you can do. Level 2, you didn't have the level 2? I mean, maybe with Bard it's not that easy, but Bard gets level 2 a bit faster, so maybe you can use that. Alright, let's go for the next games, guys. Let's go for the next game. We have the next game. Here we have Bard, and then we have a Rell game. Let's go. Let's watch. Yes, I want to watch. Spectator. Let's go. So he's playing a Bard. This is going to be the runes of Bard for this game. And let me set up meanwhile, because I want to get rid of the ping ward, the pings. Let's get rid of this, and drop only the vision. I chose this one because 1 is Bard. He goes for enchanter build, so not your the killing build or the damage build, and he's playing against Nautilus. I find that Nautilus is a very good matchup into Bard. Bard is very difficult to play into Nautilus. Kai'Sa, they have a lot of CC. It's true that they have immobile carries like Lee Sin and I mean Lee Sin, sorry, TF and Jace. Lee Sin is actually Smash, so his teammate or ex-teammate is ex-AD carry, so it's Field, but everyone knows how to play Lee Sin in this server, Field. So yeah. What's up, Joel? No, I only found your channel 3 days ago, and this is actually very valuable content. Thank you, thank you. I think so as well. To be fair, I'm just showing you what I will do. Like today, for example, it's a day that I could have not streamed and just watch on myself and just take the information and learn and then share it with you after. But I said, okay, I guess some people will like it and we will do it together. And I will show you. If you have questions, you come here, drop by the questions, we can watch. And then most likely,
Welcome to
I need to
Summoner's
update
Rift.
myself, right? I cannot keep playing the game and not watch good players play and expect to be able to give good information
30
out.
seconds until minions
Yo,
spawn.
coach, I started seeing your videos about how to carry on support and I finally reached Emerald for the first time ever. You are truly underrated, keep it up. Thank you. Let me do this real fast. Let's get rid of the runes. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Plolo. Plolo. Thank you. Plo. I guess. I will keep it up. I need to post more videos, but well, I'm doing a lot of live streams and content there, here. So yeah. Next videos are probably coming from Engage Enchanter, roaming one, a drafting one, and probably a random for what's called for super items. A short video explaining first bases and things like this that you guys already know probably. I have those ideas and some guys of champions. If I like the Skarner and I get good at Skarner, maybe I do a Skarner video. But the Skarner video is one that the problem with Skarner is hard to play and is a difficult champion. It's also very ugly champion. It's a very ugly champion to play. All right, let's see. Andy, you can review this one. So they want me here first. He was just in the corner. So he can get a bit more prio. Kai'Sa usually level 1, not that strong. She has the Q to push. But the issue is that you Q to push, you cannot Q to trade. So it's not that easy. You see how he's like posturing this side? Even if he gets hooked, he's not like that worried. They barrier so fast, by the way. The carries barrier all the time. The first trade, they barrier. Every time. Every time, they first trade, they barrier. And they heal also very, very fast. They get level 2. They push the second wave. Now let's see. I'm always like very interested in seeing how they play the third wave, right? How they play this wave. What are they going to do? You can do a noob scanner inting montage. That's the experience, no? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like these hooks or this play here. I don't know. I probably would go for check the ground, but the wave is just here. So probably get push on this wave and then move. But he gets just hooked by Nautilus. He plays well, no? Once this minion is going to die, he hooks while it dies. Look, you'll see. You see? Now he's dead and he's already charging the hook. He doesn't wait for the hook to die to go for it. Insta barrier is crazy, to be honest. They do it every single time. No AD carry holds the barrier or anything. Because now, how I think about it is that Kai'Sa used barrier, got insta value of the barrier, saved HP as well, and now she has the barrier on cooldown and she will get it for the next trade. Instead of waiting when she's low to bait an auto attack or something like that, before dying, she conserves HP and she can keep playing the lane. Exactly. CD and HP advantage in lane. 100%. They use heal and a barrier all the time for that. You see? Insta heal as well. Full value of the heal. Gets ignited, survives. Now has cookies and potion. He's a bit... now he dashes forward. Obviously he's going to play aggressive. He knows that he has no hook. So he's just going to go for some passive. He has W? No. Yeah, he has W. No, he casts the third wave. He's going for passives. Jinza is pathing down. Enemy jungle is pathing down. So there's going to be a fight here on the crab. Let's see how it goes. I would have gone for sweeper. Maybe I should go for more normal wards starting. If I was Nautilus, I would have gone sweeper as well, honestly. But yeah, if you can get this type of vision, now they will know where is Lee Sin, what's going to happen with Lee Sin. They also ward a lot of the corners, by the way, in the bushes. You see how this ward is here? And it sees the entire bush, right? Yeah. So they ward this one here and this one here. Also, like, in the extreme edge, right? Like, that's what I'm noticing. They will get pry on this next wave. And you will see that Vard will change his posture. Instead of being in the bush and play here or here, he's going to go up to be the first one moving towards Lee Sin, you see? Like, there are so many pings coming out on the minimap. So he's just going to move. Let's see. He just drops the wave completely and goes towards the crab, right? Both have smite, secures it, and then keeps playing. If he had a ward, he would probably ward here. Now, what this does, this posture from Bard, might be a bit troll, but he has flash. Nautilus could flash hook, he will just flash. Is that when you posture in this from this angle, now you create pressure on these guys. So they probably have to move towards this point. Now you are allowing Lucian to farm, right? Now Lucian can push and play how he wants, because from your flanking position you are pressuring the enemy to think about you and play different, and you create space for Lucian. When you are flanking like this, you create space for Lucian. I don't think bone plating is that good on Bard because it only blocks damage from only one champion. Oh, yeah, but in this case, blocking the Nautilus damage is not a bad idea, by the way. It does a lot of damage, Nautilus. I think it does more damage than Kai'Sa. If you get like hook auto, W auto, like Yakura says, it's not that bad, eh? I don't think it's that bad to deny that damage. That's what I would say. People say like bone plating in bowling is not that meaningful because if you get hooked, then the AD carry will do full damage. But guys, Leona does more damage than the AD carry level 1, or I mean level 2, level 3, right? With the entire combo. After that, the autos don't matter. But the damage of the Leona full combo, or Nautilus full combo, does a lot of damage, right? So if you can block that with the bomb plating, it's something. You get still full value of the bomb plating against any hook champion or engaged champion. If you get hooked by Pyke and you have bomb plating, it does the same thing. Like, because Pyke will Q, then auto, so you get the full value of the bomb plating. So it's still very good in those situations. The same thing if you get a combo by Lux, right? If you get combo by Lux, you still get the full value of the bomb plating. And they are burst champions, right? The thing is that second wind will be good if you are getting auto-attack, and you can regen, right? Here, for example, he got full all-in, survived, move on to the next play. He's not getting damaged during the laning phase, right? He got damaged like twice this laning phase, or once. I don't even know how many times he got damaged this time. So he's not going for one auto-attack, right? For the second wind proc. So, or he goes conditioning, or he goes like demolish, or starts to do something different, or he should like bomb plating is not that bad if you think about it. Is it buffed or is it like nerfed a bit? Yes, it's nerfed compared to how it was maybe in the past, but still fine. You still could go second wind, right? But like here, for example, the bomb plating was like whatever, didn't do anything. But some runes are like that, no? Sometimes you risk it a bit more, sometimes you get more value out of it. Second wind would have got more value here, for example. Like, it's it cannot be perfect, no? We cannot get everything from the rune. They're playing just good together. I mean, if Nautilus hooks the Bard, Lucian will just kill the Kai'Sa, so he cannot really hook the Bard, right? You have to think as an engaged support like that as well. What is Bard doing? Hide and seek, hide and seek. He's hiding. So now they don't know where Bard is. Is he going mid lane? Right? Where is Bard going? Is he going for TF? Because there's a fight in mid lane right now happening. Is Bard leaving? Nautilus doesn't know where Bard is going. Now, Lucian can hold his ground. He knows that Bard is here. And they don't know. So instead of staying in lane, right, or in this bush or here, even if I say play bush control, if you are playing like a champion that moves, like Bard, Pyke, Nautilus, Leona, Alistar, being in this corner right now creates tons of pressure from them because it creates doubt in their minds. They don't know where you are, right? So we can see from their POV here, for example. Now Bard appears, so now they see Bard. And now he plays the wave. And maybe they like crazy engage, and then you can capitalize on that, right? Super important to play with Fog of War. What? I would never have done that. Flashes on top of this minion, uses this minion to Q stun. If Lucian hits the Q, then Kai'Sa dies. Insane angle, eh? Like, Lucian misplays. Wow. Look at the guy. The emotes so funny, by the way. The emotes are so funny. He emotes because Lucian misplayed, right? I don't know who the Lucian is, actually. Which pro player it is, but yeah. If he gets the Q, then he gets the kill. And I had useless bomb plating, obviously. For the haters. Will be happy. They will just base here. What they do? Yeah, they just base. Alright. So, is the enemy bot lane going to stay? No, they just match the bases. They are not going to risk it. Some bot lanes could risk it and just push it. They are going to swap. They are so tryhard, by the way. They are so tryhard. They are swapping Soloq. He gets refillable Ruby Crystal and Control Ward. They are swapping because Cassante against Jace is not playable or is going to get punished, and they are going to swap, but the enemy team is also going to swap back. They are so tryhard. Ace is going to hover the mid lane. Nautilus is also here. Kaisa will clear the Control Ward. And he's just playing mid waves. He sees Lee Sin also going there. Wave in top lane is in a bad position, by the way, and he still ignores it. Wave in top lane is in a bad spot, and he's here with the jungler. Lucian should have respected if he didn't see like Bard and Xin Zhao top. They will still play this because Xin Zhao is pretty strong. Gale is also pretty strong compared to TF. There goes the heal. They want, what's called? 3-4. And Lucian comes here. MVP Lucian. The fact that the bot lane also swap in 15 seconds is something I pray for. Nah, that will not happen. In your solo queue game, sorry. But yeah, enemy team... I will push one more wave, no. I might stay and push it. I would have pushed and... I would have stayed and pushed this one. Honestly, for my level 6, to get level 6 faster. He might take TP, no, he has no TP. He got exhaust. He has super item already, so that's a good base. Xin Zhao still staying. This guy is going to slow push. Slow push means that they are going to lose some minions. It's not about slow push. The wave is going to be here in 30 seconds. He might need to open topside again. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. I will go top again. But Lucian should be fine alone. He has decent vision. So from mid lane he will decide, no, what he wants to do. Xin Zhao is going to farm these camps. So he might need to ward around here or here to protect a bit the camps of Xin Zhao that are going to respawn. If I was Bard, maybe dropping vision here. I mean, I already see that he's posturing there. Dropping some vision here and playing some mid waves can be a good idea. Let's see what he does. This guy is not going to play in the next 30 seconds. This guy is not going to play. I would have pushed top, but maybe I'm too late if I'm pushing top. Let's see. They're pinging flashes, no? Here? Oh no, Nautilus is tilted. Look at Nautilus. He's so toxic. He's pinging that guy. You see how the camps are going to respawn? You see it on the mini-map, and he's opening here. Right, dropping a ward right here. Or control ward here. It's not dropping vision. No, it's not dropping vision. He sees everyone top, so he doesn't drop it. I would have expected one ward. I would have dropped one ward on weak side. I think it's a bit meh. Problem is that I don't know. I honestly, like, they are in base coming out, pushing this wave, sending it here, crushing it. I don't think it's that bad for Bard. He has a good base. He gets closer to level 6. I would have pushed one more and move. I don't think. And then Lucian will not be in a bad spot, because the problem is that now Lucian is in a bad spot, wave state, and you are too far away to help him. Nautilus opens here, and now Lucian cannot play. So I don't think Bard can be bot side. I understand that he opens to defend, but he should be top side right now. With this push, and then Lucian can move, and then he can play, or he can just insta-play on top side. I don't agree too much with what he did. I mean, here is the typical Bard going in, trying to look for a good Q, soaking damage for his team, so his team can all clean up after. Right? Usually you want to play Bard a bit more aggro, especially when you go tank here. You just go in, make sure that you pressure, and then you play. Now he is going. Now I will go bot lane to defend camps, or mid lane bot lane. Exactly. He was the bushes level 1, very far in the left. So when they take sweeper or something, they have to go to Narnia to clear it. Challenger KR Soloq is beyond my comprehension. How did the enemy know they are swapping? They don't, but they can expect it. Probably has happened more than once in solo queue, right? It happened in scrims, and everyone here is like a professional player or is used to the swaps, because it usually happens a lot in the solo queue. Yeah, he gets good vision around mid lane, you see, or always ping ward here, and then he attacks side lane. Problem is that Cassante against Jace, not that strong, gets a good Q, and Lucian is coming. And Cassante doesn't one-shot, but he one-shots. He's dead. Listen. This guy is the GOAT. This guy is the GOAT. This is my favorite player, man. This guy doesn't give a fuck, man. He's just a freestyler, just like me. This is what I'm saying. He doesn't care. He doesn't care, guys. He just pumps in the emotes. The Galio face that actually we got it as an emoji as well, or sticker in the Discord. And he just gets division. Always good division, right? Good habits, get division. He tried to go for the play, didn't work out. Now Lucian opened bot lane, and K'Sante TP stopped. The macro is just on another level this game. The two first games that we watched, not so much macro like early game team-wise. It was very standard, but this one is not standard at all. This is like higher level, 100%. He TP's back bot lane. He doesn't have demolish, right? So yeah. He just went for the Q flash there, or flash Q. And he would have hit that, 100%. Now he can play like this. Why can't hit tower? I always say don't hit tower, because he already established vision before, right? He uses spellbook to get faster to lane, and just keep bullying, and keep setting up some Ws for the Lucian, and he can do whatever he wants, because he sees them coming. Now the problem is that they are playing against TF. So well, TF wasted ultimate in silent without getting a kill. That's very bad for TF. TF, like Nocturne, when you have ultimate, you want to make sure that your ultimates have an impact in the game, right? So once you ultimate in early game and you fail, same thing as I said with Nocturne, it's very bad for your game. It's such a powerful tool that not getting something is like very bad. So making sure that you survive in that position is insane. And now they're just going to keep up fighting. He knows that the Grump is up. He knows he's dead. Or most likely dead. He gets ultimate in 3 as well. Probably pinging it in the chat. Let's see. I don't know if we can see that. No, we cannot see that. Team chat. Maybe he is not pinging it, but yeah. Worst case scenario is still as ultimate. Doesn't rush it. And they just get a simple dive. Good. And he's going for Mikael first or Redemption? I think he's going Mikael first. He's playing against TF. And the gold card of TF is very strong. And Lucian has no cleanse. He went for barrier instead. Good ward. Maybe gets one ward here. He goes for vision. Ward in mid lane will be good. Okay. Well, it's a stomp. It's a good stomp. But we can see how he plays from when he's ahead. Goes for Mikaels, you see? Goes for Mikaels, glow emote, pink ward. Refillable potion, magical boots. Everyone almost plays with magical boots here. Magical boots are very broken, I feel like. Very strong magical boots. You can rush your first item without worrying about boots. Sure, you are a bit slower on the map, but it's not. I mean, the passive of Bard is already broken with the move speed from his passive. He's level 7 against level 7 Lee Sin. Banana bush ward. Getting the roses. Hovering top side. No, this is interesting. I would not have hovered top side. I would have went bot lane and killed the Jace. Why hover top side? You are just defending their play, right? Here you cannot play proactive. You are just defending the K'Sante. But I would not think that K'Sante can get killed here. I would not think at all K'Sante would get killed. So I would go bot lane here with Xin Zhao. I would have pushed mid lane into bot lane. Maybe I drop a ward here, and I would end up in bot lane together with them. So, well, let's see how it turns out. So he's just going to lane and make sure that K'Sante cannot get punished. But I don't think K'Sante can get punished at all. But he's just making sure that he's scouting. This, for example, I don't do enough. Like defending your weak side together instead of making the play together with their team. But Xin Zhao, Galio are always going to kill Jace. And you can always like defend. Like 2v3 they cannot do anything. 1v3 they might kill the K'Sante, which I doubt, right? But yeah, he can play cocky like this. He always has portal. He's very... Yeah, making a play here. TF could have skipped one wave in mid lane maybe to play. I don't know. I think it's not too risky. I mean, it's just like you put some risk for no reason, right? When the game is, when you already make a good play on bot lane, you're trying to make a play on top. It's very solo queue. So yeah, not that good. Not that good by him. If you play top lane and you just push the lane and make sure that he can farm and he's fine, then fine. But looking for a proactive play when you are 3v3 without getting your Gali or Xin Zhao involved, who are the fed ones. This guy is fine, but at the end of the day, they are still in okay numbers. 3v3. I don't like it that much. He doesn't go for a control ward here, actually. He's good. So far, the games we saw, he's good, he's consistent. I would not say he's spectacular at the moment, right? He's not like a spectacular player compared to when I watched Keria. I mean, Keria is just... I think Keria is just... I don't know. Like, how to say it? Magic, right? When he plays. He is more consistent.
That'll leave
But I didn't watch enough, right? This is the third game we watched. But Keria, we didn't watch many games, and in solo queue he dies very crazy plays. He has done good combos, with Alistar. Okay, he's good. Fuck. Alright. That's what I like to see, Cloud. Holy moly. That was insane. That was really nice. So first target onto the Lee Sin. Ulti the backline. I don't know why I talk, guys. Don't say anything. He ults the two carries. What's up, Kai baby? Hello, Thiago. You're coming in the perfect time. How are you guys doing? I'm doing great. I'm just watching this guy. I said that he was not that good. I mean, he was good. Not that impressive. Nothing special compared to Keria Magic. But he did good there. He did a good Q flash. Didn't end up on getting kills, but mechanically very good. Obviously, he has to be, no? That was so clean. No, he was. They still lose, eh? I would be so tilted after that and losing. He's a playmaker. He's a playmaker. I like it. He has a future. He's not afraid to go for the plays. He has a nice playmaker attitude. Glowing mode, 2 control wards though. Remember, important. Vision. They lost because there was no control wards. If my support does this, he's getting my honor. Okay. I mean, Jimmy. If he gets this, that's the least you have to do. You have to add him and gift him a skin or something, by the way. If he does that. What do you mean, honor? Only honor. Alright, he gets some vision. Not bot side. Focus on the next objective. Gets a ward in mid lane. Doesn't have the electrocute trait, right? He gets ward here, ward in mid lane. Another ward there. Only one ward left. Hovers the mid lane wave. Not used to playing the mid lane wave. They want the mid prio. A lot of W's around mid. They know exactly where Lee Sin is. This guy can play and rotate now. You see, he pushes. He doesn't go for one more. He is going to rotate towards this wave in mid lane. And they will play together. Xin Zhao is going to ping the Herald. This guy can continue if he wants, but he's also going to enter and hover. And he's hovering with Bard together this wave. So they get Prio. Jace has to collect. And from there, they have access to the Herald. You see, he's keep going. And now he has to make a decision if he wants to go bot or not. Meanwhile, I don't know what this guy is doing. He's hitting tower. He's chilling. He has the portal. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. No? Nautilus didn't have flash. I mean, ultimate, but he's dead. Yeah, he's trolling a bit. He's trolling. Eh? He trolled there. This team played really good. He just was very cocky. Too cocky. There's nothing to get there. Hitting the tower. You have portal to get out. But, well, I don't think it's worth it. I think he's playing very bad. I mean, very bad. Very inconsistent this game, at least. Not by the book. Stupid mistakes, I would say. Alright, Jimmy. Chill. Alright, Galio TPs. We see a play. I've liked more his Rakan and Alistar games, with the melee champions. He holds the ultimate. He doesn't have ult. Let's see how he plays the vision after this. So, sweep to make sure that he's not seen or he can play some wards. They always ward this type of bush. This bush, for example, they always ward this edge. It's harder for the enemy team to clear if there is a fight, and also like it spots like this crossroad, right? Gets a control ward here, ward. Ward in lane, interesting. This ward in lane is interesting. He could have gone for this ward here, but he went for this ward here this time around because Jace is pretty mobile. So this allows them, once this wave is dead, or once Jace gets this wave, if he goes back, they will see him maybe recall in one of these positions, and they can punish him. You see that this vision is not that bad, and they could see Jace rotate. So maybe it's not that bad to do this ward if you are playing against like immobile carries in side lane. But here, I would not have opened top. I would have gone straight to bot lane maybe, and try to get rid of the ward or vision he's setting up, Jace, and punish. He is not punishing Jace that much, he just lets Cassante play a bit, and goes towards the other side, gets the mid prio, and he moves. But also, like in EU, I think the Jace will keep pushing, by the way, and not recall. It's like, it builds bad habits at the end of the day, when you're playing against not the good players, or they are like just running around and perma pushing every side lane. It builds, like you have to answer them and kill them, and then you play, and you don't expect them to respect, so you have always like in your mind, like they are going for one more wave, we can kill. And that's not good. I mean, not good. It's just that you have to punish enemy mistakes, right? And if they don't do mistakes, then you are wasting time. So here they just don't waste time trying to answer side. I would have been here with my team. He's going for try to save the Lucian. I would have sticked here and get more deep vision instead of playing. And play for the Xin Zhao and around Cassante. He's late, in my opinion, he's late on this play. Notice he's also like mid lane when he should be top. Or he could be top defending this. But well, no one is defending the play. Okay. A lot of time they are very aggro. I like it, but some random stuff is happening. Now here the game, if he gets the tower, I mean, it will take forever for him to take the tower. Just playing for kills at this point. How much longer is this game? A bit longer. A bit more. Wait, he almost stole it? He faked. He faked it. Nice vision. They will go for Rakan. Let's see how he sets up the Rakan. He's like trying to clear a bit of vision that Nautilus might have established there. Goes for another counter ward. Uses this counter ward to make sure this is not warded. Counter ward here. Goes together with the jungler hand by hand. Yeah, TF ults. He's getting out. Ulti for ulti. Nah, it doesn't reach. He's also playing with the Keria Bard skin. I don't think he's going to hit the Atakan at all, he's just going to stay at Tribush. Once he sees the enemy is not playing Atakan, then he will help. He has also Smite, so... yeah. Resets... I think Locket is this next item, no? He's dead. How much did this bomb plating mitigate? 444. Not that much, no? A bit meh. Broken champions in Zhao. 11-2. What I learned from them is that you have to spam emotes depending on how you're feeling. Like he's feeling sad because he misplayed, he spams the sad emote. But what is this emote? You know, he's feeling sad, so it's very important to spam emotes depending on your feelings. Full value of that. No items bought, just control wards, more vision. Next objective is going to be this tower and this tower. He's going for some passives. You see, the enemy team is losing, so they will try to group up a bit more to try to catch people off guard. Lee Sin is not here. I think he should have been here to get something, but here is just desperate from the enemy team. Very rare that they don't surrender. I mean, usually in Korea they would surrender here. I think they will surrender. Yeah.
A summoner has
GG.
disconnected.
Okay, this game I had mechanically some good plays, some bad plays. Some, I would say, position of wards and how to play laning phase a bit. How the approach of playing laning phase. I don't know if he plays a lot of Bard. I guess he does play some Bard. What do you think, Andy? I don't know if Andy you're still around. What do you think about this Bard? He's not like a big Bard player, no? He's not his most played champion. He's not the most played champion is not Bard, no? Where is his Bard? He has played some Bard. He's good win rate on the champion. Strong in solo queue. I don't know if he has been like a Bard player before. Okay, this is last season. He plays some Bard. It's like he's okay with Bard. He plays more engaged champions. Engaged is just too strong to not play. Yeah, I learned a lot about ward positioning rather than Bard as a champion. No, for sure. I think that's the thing that you should work on. Probably, especially as OTPs, as I said before, is you have to work on more knowledge, right? Get more knowledge on general how to play the macro and rotations, and more about jungle, more about other lanes, rather than your champion. I think your champion, you dominated. What's up, Bolt? Hey, Bolt. What's up with you, man? You're rank 2 right now. You did 2 challenges and right now you're rank 2? Imagine if you do all the challenges, you're smurfing, no? You're doing insane. By the way, gold 2 to emerald 4. What's happening with you? Man? What's happening? Tell me. What's going on? You're playing Nautilus as well, I see. You're abusing. What's up, Kina? I have to answer still your message on Discord. I will today. You just have it here. Saved. Ask me anything. Well, actually, you're here, no? We can watch it together. Let's do a small pause and watch it together, by the way. Let's watch it together, Kina. If you are here. So I don't have to write it down. Wait, this is like a lot of talking, no? What happened here? Alright. Where's the questions for me? Here, this one. How do I play this better? 22-second clip, it's not long. I have not watched this. Wait, you have 7 MS? Where are you living? In the server room? Oh my god. This... Thank you, Danny, for the prime. 7 months already, like MVP. I'm locked in, disabled. Oh, thank you so much, Danny. Dude, I don't know. I get mini heart attacks every time I'm like trying to analyze something that nothing happened yet. And you guys give me the prime or something. And I'm not playing because if I'm playing, I hear the sounds of the game, it's fine. But when I'm not playing and everything is silent, I get mini heart attacks. Thank you, Danny. Okay. What do you mean, how can I play this? This is a troll clip, no? I mean, what do you want to do here? You just get stuck, no? But this goes to memes. There's nothing to watch here, no? I mean, you want to hold the wave, not against the wall, right? I mean, here, but obviously the soldiers are there. So yeah. You cannot shield yourself. Alright. There's nothing I can answer. What can you do? Pick up the minion and throw it. I just got mad, my bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's funny. It's funny. I didn't know it was like... I was like, because I don't watch them. I watch the Ask Me Anything channel when I'm ready to answer some questions, right? Like I'm not tired. So I usually save them, right? So I would have watched this clip before if I obviously there's no answer that I have to give, no? It's just funny. 7 means NA means near Chicago. That's where servers are located. She plays from the server room, I know. 7 MS. Oof, that's so nice. Coach, dear coach, if you were million this comp, would you go for Helia, Moonstone, Redemption, Arden, Surelius, Redemption, something else? I mean, Surelius is not bad for this one. I don't know if Bambi's here. But Surelius is not bad because you don't have really good engage. I mean, you have Ashe. It's not that bad to engage. You have good move speed. But I usually will go for the standard Moonstone into Elia or Elia into Moonstone Redemption built for Milio. I will not overcomplicate it that much. Alright, let's keep going. Last game from this guy. We have a... We have a Rell game. This is probably the most exciting one that I have so far. Bad matchups for him. He's playing with Dopa as well. Alright, let's go for it. He's playing with Dopa. And he's playing Rell with Spellbook. And he has a very weird We're going to watch it now. He's playing against T1 someone. I don't know if it's his jungler or what. Who is that? Let me do the same thing as always. We get rid of the ping volume. If not, we're going to get crazy. Let's zoom out a bit. Pause the game. So this is the rune page. So he goes for Spellbook Boots, right? Sometimes you go for Hex Flash. Sometimes if you don't want to roam that much, you want to have like more impact, you go Boots. Magical Boots is very underrated. Well, underrated. It's pretty broken, and some engaged champions value the Hex Flash before the what's called the Boots. Depends on the matchup. It depends what you want to do. If you want to stay more lane, if you want to roam. I mean, I would roam a bit more here, so maybe I would have taken Hex Flash. But it's very common to take Boots and just get that Kindle Gem. For example, refillable Kindle Gem. You have really strong skirmishes for Voidgrafts or Dragon. So we will see if he does that. Cookies, Cosmic. Cosmic obviously very, very common with any champion. Cosmic helps you get in Locket first, earlier War Trinket, Sweeper, everything, right? Cosmic early Flash as well, obviously. For Rell, super nice. He will probably go for Ionian Boots, I think. Now, he goes for Bomb Plating Unflinching. Unflinching pretty strong after the buffs. So he will take that. He goes Smooth Speed, which is common in higher elo. I would maybe go for scaling HP in secondaries. But he goes 3 points in W and max E after. So this is the first time I see someone play 3 points in W and then he goes max E after. So he gets passive move speed to 30, right? And then he gets the E max. So more damage, less cooldown, that means more spamming, not that much spamming, more. But it's interesting, right? It's not that, it's a bit strange. It's the first time I see it. Before you would max E, but because they changed the passive of the move speed onto the W and things like this, so people are maxing W again. He goes 3 points in W and then E max, right? I want to see a bit how that goes. Now, he's playing against Nico, who is Sivir and Corki. They don't get Prio, in my opinion. I would go Sweeper, but he's going to go for normal ward into the bush. First bush or last bush or middle bush, and then he goes back for Sweeper, 100%. But in my opinion, I would just go Sweeper and play Sweeper. I would play Sweeper. Let's see how he plays with the ward. But I would like Sweeper a bit more. Especially Pantheon is going to gank, makes his life easier.
30 seconds until minions
So yeah. He doesn't. He's going to go for an early ward, probably on Raptors. No, he's not.
Minions have spawned.
He's playing with Spellbook, which means hard to go for. He plays the ward here. You see, guys, where he plays the ward? He plays the ward here. So he's placing wards like here, here. Like they're placing it like very far away from the bush. Like it gets information on the entire bush, so why place it in other part, no? If it's not here. It's the first time I see it, I think. I've not seen it before. I mean, we've seen it in the other games. But what I want to see is like how this lane is going to go is like Nico's going to play in this bush. He's going to fall back to the next bush. And from this position, he's going to maybe look for a W on Nico here. Or maybe Sivir is going to look for something. Sivir didn't start with anything. He didn't start with anything yet. I think he goes W. I always go W with Rell because it's just the best, no? I think level 1. Maybe goes for something different. He's blocking a little. Wow, I don't know. I have the rune still, guys. Sorry, my bad. Fixed. I forgot to take it away. Yeah. Let's get rid of the runes. No. Alright. Enough for the rune. I should have kept it a bit shorter. My bad. I was too focused on what he was doing. Yeah, he W starts on top of Corki. Gets Insta Ignite, Insta Cleanse. Alright. See, you see how they play up and they play down? So usually when you are on a weaker side, on a weaker bot lane, you want to play up. You still get the prio. And whoever are more control or are stronger on paper, right, will play down. So you can still hit the wave from this side and this angle. Now he's going to try to get a bit more positioning on the bush, maybe. If he feels like they can. Now, once the wave is going to push, you see the wave is going to advance. Now, they're going to take position because from here, they can play this side. And here they can play. Maybe he tries to Q flash. He's not getting Q yet, right? He needs to wait. Maybe flash W and force the flash of Corki. I'm not too sure. I don't think you arrive with W. Maybe W just... Yeah, W. Yeah, they will dodge it. Like, this W is 100% dodged. And he still goes for... You see barrier again. Very easy barrier. A lot of auto attacks with the attack speed. And now he can do the W flash combo with the Q. So they won the laning phase here. I mean, they won the level phase. They got the level 2. Now this guy started on enemy Raptors, which is insane. This guy got destroyed if he didn't pay attention. And now they're going to dive. Maybe they get level 2. Yeah, they will get level 2, I think. But they're getting dove here. They're dying. Or maybe not. Let's see for Pantheon. He's going to play for his jungle or for bot lane? I would make sure that this crashes as fast as possible, so I have movement with the Rell around the map to make sure that I can protect the jungle of my Pantheon. I will not play laning phase here, I will play this jungle right here if I'm Rell. I will just push fast as possible and just go here, run here. He's going to do the same, no? Yeah. He's going to play for jungle, they're not going to play for lane. This guy is going to base and get cool. And he's going to play the jungle, right? He has nothing to do. Most likely Nocturne is going to try to steal red buff or something. Nah, he's done, by the way. So tilted right now, Nocturne. He's going to do gromp walls and go topside and skip camps, by the way. He's going to skip the blue buff because as a jungler, if you spend time doing the blue buff, it's too much, so you could get invaded on topside. Now, probably Nocturne is going to try to get, yeah, Raptor camp or golems. Yeah. And here is a bit dangerous for Nocturne. I would have maybe committed a bit harder to topside as Rell instead. Yeah, the Shin is insane from Rell. It's getting nerfed for next patch, the shield of Rell. So it's harder to do those type of trades. But he played really well, also with the range of the W after when you are unmounted. Alright, let's keep track on this guy. He went for boots first, and that's it. No, I mean Nico. He didn't base yet. I was like, he didn't base. How did he get boots? Right, goes back bot lane. This again is the same thing. You create space by playing here for Sivir to play. He goes for the double ignite. I think he's dead, or he's not dead, but... So why is he trading like this? Is because he's going to base. So he's getting the enemy team low. He knows that he most likely doesn't die because Sivir can get good trades off. And he's going to base soon. He needs to get this wave pushed. And then he base. He's basing right now in fog, so enemy team doesn't know if he's basing or not. So he's still pressuring, right? Now they Q. Maybe he dodges the Q. They still don't know. He's going to check with W. And there it is, Rell, right? And now he will try to base. But he's creating all the time doubts on the enemy's mind. Like, is he basing? Is he not basing? What is he? What is he doing? Right? Hey! Dopa was DC. Dopa, fix your internet. Opens mid lane again. Let me put just the vision. Here. I don't like this ping ward. Gets cleared very often. And I will hold it a bit more. I will not get this counter ward here. I will save it. Probably for this or this. They get the dragon. Nocturne is topside. He's not scared to go in, especially with Q trying to QW. If he connects, it's very fast. He didn't connect there. Uses his prayer to move towards mid. The problem is... I mean, the good thing is that Sivir can 1v2. You see how Sivir is going to 1v2 the lane? So, because Sivir is able to do this, he's able to impact other places in the map, and make things happen. Obviously, Pantheon comes here, kills, But the same thing is, for example, your Younger is coming and ganking and you get a kill with a flash. It's not that bad. He pushes the wave in mid lane. You see how he assists the mid laner to push. He doesn't have much mana, so it will take extra time pushing if you are not helping. And also you get extra experience, right? Now he takes TP and he's back TP in bot lane. Usually they use TP here. I mean, I don't know if he has time to TP there. TP in this ward or TP on a tower or a minion, right? Or, yeah, he's going to TP on a ward and be fast on the map. Kindle gem, ward item, and refillable potion, as I said before starting the game. And here, let's see if Azir contests the wave. He doesn't. He will get some deep vision. They spot Nocturne. They know exactly where Nocturne is. Get a ward there as well. Nico's here. Remember always the camouflage of Nico gets away every time you CC. And here playing mid waves. He will not get level 6 for void grabs, but is closer than Nico for level 6. And here he's just playing mid wave. I mean, we saw Sion. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he didn't pay attention enough to Sion in that bush. Alright, we can watch a bit this sequence. Sivir crashes bot, moves. We don't see Corki. The problem is that we don't see Corki, so Corki could be... Where's Corki? Corki's dead? Where's Corki? Corki's top, actually. My bad, I didn't see Corki here. I was paying attention. So they lose one entire cannon wave on bot lane. What Sivir actually could do is keep hitting bot. They have no TPs, they will get 2 platings and they will drop the void grabs, right? They could keep hitting this, get the next wave, they will lose 2 waves and Sivir will get really ahead here, right? And you just drop the void grabs. Now, they're still rotating to the fight because they feel confident they can fight it. Now, I don't like too much not playing the mid wave. I think Rell is... She drops the ward here, she has no... there's the counter ward here. And she's running towards top side, like nothing happens. No control on this one. And Sion just goes around and is here and got finished. Now they are 4 against 3, so it doesn't look good, right? It's not good. I mean, our Pantheon is with them and contest. Sivir stays. I mean, it's just play a bit slower. I mean, they are going very deep though, so maybe this team can clean up. Interesting, Sivir went to play instead of staying bot. They could have perfectly got a lot from bot lane. Sion no TP. If Sion has TP, then it's hard because then Sion can just survive the dive and get a lot. They still win, by the way. Team gap. Alright, what's up, Caspar? Hey, I was looking for coaching for just a session to figure out some points to improve on what's recommended. One or 1 hour and a half. I saw you on Metafy. Usually 1 hour, we can do 1 and 2 bot reviews. We can do also live gaming 2 reviews. And 1 hour and a half is usually a bot review, and then we can do a live game and review. Depends on what you want, on how much time on how many games you want reviewed, or how many live games you want to play. Maybe we have a time to 2, right? You will see your mistakes in 1 hour. I will not say that you will need 90 minutes to see your mistakes. I can see them in 15 minutes as well. And you can work on them. So don't worry too much about the time. Whatever you want. It works for me. Some people like longer sessions, right? It's just a personal preference. The Corki E is killing me, by the way, guys. The Corki E is killing me right now. I should skip. Where's Corki? Corki E. He's not level 6 yet. Pretty bad. He gets some deep vision. They contest and they just fight. And I mean, Sion is just tanking, buys a lot of time. And here they are. Azir also skips the mid wave or doesn't contest the mid wave and just goes for the play. Alright, the game is a bit even. 600 gold. No. They are losing in gold. He is not going for boots yet because he has magical boots. And let's see how he plays from here. Let's pause. Let me see. Let's pause here. So Sivir just died. Sivir is going to go back mid lane. He's going to try to defend mid. get some experience as well. Mid lane gives him to level 6. Alright, Casper, see you in a bit. And if you have any questions, feel free to add me on Discord and we can talk there. After the stream, I will answer you. So here he will get level 6, wait for Sivir, and then probably Dragon setup. Let's see how he plays the Dragon setup. Not looking that good. I think the enemy team has better team comp as well. Pantheon ults doesn't get much. I mean, he chunks the Azir, so he has to base, but he has TP. We'll push this wave. Get level 6. Finally. And then he moves. What he got as well? Ghost, no? He got Ghost. Exclamation Discord, Bart Runner. Every time I put Corki, like, we hear the E all the time. It's pretty annoying. On a spectator back. Okay, he still has 2 wards. Ward in this spot, you see. Pretty good when you are not, like, in a winning position. Yeah, you also have it down on the Twitch description. So in the Sivir is basing. He's not going for deep vision because he's not on a good spot to get something out of deep vision. Or he's not able to access to it. Cannot do much after or good ultimate. W ult. His team did a lot. He's not like the guy that made the play happen. But sometimes you don't even need to make the play happen yourself, right? Like you have to make sure that you are a good follower. And if your team is playing well or doing good plays, then you are there and you can add something, right? Later. You don't have to be all the time, if you are playing engage, the guy making the play, right? You have to make sure that you give good information, good vision. You hover the lanes that you have to hover, and if your team is making a play, you are able to get there a bit later and just make it happen and help, then that's great. I would say Lucidity Boots is going for. We'll go Celestial Opposition here. Yes. Locket, he doesn't go for Boots, he goes for Solari. He doesn't go for Boots. That's pretty strange. I would have gone for Boots, especially because I got my flash up. So he doesn't go for Boots here, he goes for Locket, complete Locket. And the fights are going to be 5v5. Locket is very good into Nico, is good into Azir damage. Good for survivability, obviously, for your team. But not going for Boots, I would have gone for Boots. Maybe Locket is that strong. I mean, it's like good shield, but I will just abuse more like using my flash. The really good dodge from the Aurora. Holy moly. Still dies though. That's a good ultimate from Nocturne to deny the Pantheon trying to Q the Azir and killing the Azir. Alright, let's see how he plays after this. He only has 1 ward left though. So he's going to try to drop it there. He hits tower with Void Grabs. They have 3, so they can get platings. Gets out. And it's time to recall, no? Whenever he's not on vision, he might recall. Okay. Let's pause before he recalls. 560. So he's not getting boots. What is he going? Ruby Crystal for the next item or Glowing Mode for the CDR boots into Control Wards? I think Glowing Mode into Control Wards, no? Oh, he goes Magic Resistance. So he's going for Ziggs after. Next. Alright, he's varying Magic Resist here a bit more. Okay. He's not opening mid lane. Going to hover the Aurora. Hexras Nico, yeah, it might be Hexras Nico, yeah. So this time around, he attacks side lane. So this time around, he's holding more silent than usual, right? Sivir is not that strong compared to Corki. Maybe doesn't feel like he can do anything to be 2 on mid. So he's just going to try to make a play on bot and kill the Azir. Azir has no flash as well. So most of the times when this happens, Nico's also here, is because the enemy has no flash, right? And they want to capitalize on Azir not having flash. So I like silent attack. You see, like we saw 4 games. 3 games that he was not doing it. He was playing the mid wave first. And here he wants to prefer to hover the Aurora. Also, the enemy team is going to try to make plays onto Aurora because they have Nocturne, Nico, right? They will try to make... it's very difficult that Aurora can play the game against that. in side lane, so they make sure that they give some vision. And Sivir is also a champion that can just wave clear. They are not a threat, no? Like, she's going to be fine. So she's going to play a lot of side lane. That's something you have to get good at as a support, is understanding when you want to play side lane, when you want to play mid waves. You see how dark it is in mid lane? Like, it's giving a lot of like importance to play side lane right now. Also maxing E second right now after 3 points in W. Let's see if it changes on maybe on tower damage, on champion damage, cooldown. It's also pretty good. He's going to die. Saved the Aurora, got greeted for this tower. He's giving a lot of what's called resources to Aurora. Let's see. I have to drink a bit more water, eh, guys? I'm losing my voice. Okay, so he's giving good resources to Aurora. Maybe, I mean, Aurora spikes really hard also with 2 items. This type of mages. She's pretty mobile, I would say, in side lane. But maybe because he's a good player like Dopa and he thinks like giving resources to him can work. But also, at the end of the day, you cannot leave Aurora in side lane against Azir Nocturne and expect her to survive every single time. And Sivir, on the other hand, can just wave clear. Like, you will see, like, she will auto-double it and then Q. And if this was not a cannon wave, it's like insta-cleared as well, right? So, again, this ward, when they are not on a winning position, he has no access to deep vision. He gets this type of wards. He's going to get the kill onto Azir here. Also, Pantheon is coming. He went for Mercs, actually. No, went for Ziggs. He went for Mercs. Mercs against Nico and Azir. Interesting. Not a bad choice to go for defensive boots when you're playing, what's called, Rell, and you're playing with Spellbook. Because at the end of the day, when you're playing with Spellbook, you need to be tanky. Because you don't have the Aftershock to survive, so Mercs might be like a good choice. Mercs or Ninja Tabis, right? Or Steel Cap, sorry. Dice for the ace. Okay, so Mercs, more defensive boots, alright. She's the only engaged in her team, but well, they have ultimate of Sivir, which makes it easy to engage as well. Alright, from here, what are we doing? From here, what are we doing? What is Rell doing from this position? They already have 3 dragons. Niall is going to TP side lane. She's going to get some vision on side lane for Nidalee. The Corki is everywhere. Wait, what? Nico was hiding there. Ah, she goes for the T3 upgrade of the boots, by the way. Oh, interesting. Instantly, eh? Noted. Noted. Lock it into T3 boots upgrade. They upgrade the boots so fast as well. This guy upgraded the boots. This guy cannot upgrade the boots yet. I think you need 2 legendary items, no? To upgrade. You get 1 here, or 1 completed item, and 1 item counts like 1. If I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they changed that, but I think they didn't, no? Enemy team is also playing, loses the flash here. They will lose mid tower. Not that bad that we see a game that they are struggling quite a lot. Was a parry. Hi coach, I really struggle against those poke heavy champions like Karma Jin. If I'm playing something like Rakan and a lot of lanes, I just do nothing but I wait for ganks. What should I do? It's not easy to play those type of lanes. I mean, you have to survive, make sure that the first base, you can get some the refillable, maybe some boots, maybe you can look for good roams. Surviving is a good idea and waiting for ganks is also fine. But maybe you can wait for example, the Karma to try to punish you. I will just mute this. Because the Corki E is going to drive me crazy. So wait for them to do mistakes, and once they do mistakes, you can capitalize on that and maybe get a flash. If you get a flash of Jin Karma, then the next time it's going to be easier. But be patient, be patient. It's going to be early minutes, it's going to be hard, but then after the first base, you should be fine, right? You should be doing way better. And how does this game change? You see that he can get some vision deep, but usually you want some defensive vision, some vision in your own jungle. I got rid of the sound effects because the Corki E, so it will sound a bit like different, a bit more quiet, but that's okay. Not stepping into the jungle or into the river because they have no prio. Enemy Corki is going to just get the wave, and they have a lot of control, right? Try to get some vision here, uses the plant to get this ward, and then just runs out. So they have a bit some wards here, but well. Nocturne is clearing. I don't know if it's Nocturne or Nico. But now they have 0 vision, so this is a very nice position for us to see how he's going to play. Keeps this control. This controller doesn't see this ward, it's insane. This also tried to ward here, but they have such a good vision, by the way. So difficult to access, but well, he's just going to send it, going forward. And they have just to face check, right? If the enemy team can turn correctly, like if Nico can make a good play here, like it's very problematic for them. He didn't try to make an insane play, by the way. So here we can watch what Rell tries to do. So I don't know where Nico is. Nico is here. So Nico, I think Nico, he aims for Nico, no? Well, he dodges everything. With Ghost and E, he dodged everything. Nah, he dodged a lot of... Like, I would have died instantly with the Sion Q. I would have died instantly there. He dodged everything, made sure that he could W ultimate, and then play. That was not bad at all. It was really good. Clutch. I mean, you have to clutch the fight. They could not do much for vision. They tried to deny some vision, get some vision over the wall, but look at the enemy side. Double control ward, another control ward here. They had just to face check and try to look for the fight. What's up, Johnson? Hey man, I just got into your content. I'm Emerald and I still find myself struggling against Blitzcranks. What are good picks into that? Or do you have any tips? I mean, you can play whatever into Blitzcrank. I mean, some champions like Milio is not good, or some enchanters, or some mages, but Blitzcrank, the thing that you have to make sure is that you control the early waves, respect when the waves are bouncing towards you, so you don't give a chance to hook. Also make sure that you are slow pushing into crashing, so it doesn't, the wave state is not too awkward for you to play. And also build HP early on, right? If you are playing, for example, Lulu, you would like to go kill the gem first. So once you get hooked, you don't die instantly, right? You want to get some HP value there. So a lot of bases and mistakes I see is like if you are playing like a mage and an enchanter, especially enchanters, mages is harder because you want some AP, is that they go for AP when in reality you just want to get some, as I said, some HP and make sure that you are surviving the engage. He's trying to look for angles, but he's not. I mean, I'm just going to try to mute the game. It sounds a bit weird. And yeah, he's trying to look for some angles. We can watch it back, and using the explosive thing to get on top of them. But well, the enemy team has like too much knockups. Like Azir can knock him up. Like Nico can also deny the engage. Like here, if he could play, like he tries to stun so he doesn't get denied from the Azir midair. But it's not easy, right? Plus, he's not tanky at all. We see, like, also the issues that, or the problems I have while playing Spellbook is that you are very squishy. Like, you're very, very squishy. My cam is kind of small. Well, at the end of the day, I don't matter, Fernando. I don't matter that much, you know? What matters is watching the game. We are watching the T1 Support Academy, like the T1 Academy Support. His name is Cloud. He's 18 years old and he's like rank 4 in Korea. He's the highest elo support in Korea server right now. Because Korean server is the best server, so probably in the world, no? He's the best solo queue player in support. So we are analyzing a bit, seeing how he plays and what decisions he usually takes, right? So we can learn and study a bit. Coach, you matter, don't worry. Oh no, my face doesn't matter that much. What matters is watching this guy try to win with Rell. Alright, he gets a ward here. So this ward can be good for TPs, for example, to see how they play and rotate if they are waiting. Actually, this ward... So this ward sees the wave, so maybe, like, for example, if someone has pushed this wave and goes back here and waits for the next wave, this ward is not that bad. This ward, for example, I never did, right? So let's see if this ward has some value. He wards here as well, defensive, he's not winning, he's not going for deeper vision, there's no value on that, so he's just going for more defensive vision. It's hard to explain the defensive vision when you're losing, because usually it's easier to explain you how to play the game in a way that you can always look to abuse your winning opportunities. And it's also important to watch this type of games and see, okay, what is he doing so to win or to come back, right? What type of vision is he trying to establish? He's also playing against really good players, which they end up buying a lot of counter wards and they will deny a lot of his vision. So it's going to be more painful than you, for example, when you play. You see, this ward is also giving him a lot of value. And he's dropping it here in the edge instead of here to avoid, like, oh, that's a good flash engage. And just goes for it, right? He sees an angle, he just Q flash, ultimate, keeps going forward and trying to go for the carries of the enemy. And he carried a bit this fight, right? Sivir is able to free hit. And Sivir, once she gets 3 items, is going to be very scary, right? She doesn't melt the Sion yet. But once she gets Lord Dominic, she's going to melt the Sion. So they might have lost Nashor, but if Sivir is able to kill the Sion, they have no Nashor. And she's able to kill the Sion. There it is. So that's a really good play, right? Just be patient, wait for the enemy to start an objective, to do a mistake, and then you can be explosive and capitalize on it, right? Hopefully your team is there to punish. There's no need to try to engage everywhere. I see this is a Nico specific ward, so you can see her transforming on the wave, and it's a weird off angle, so it might get missed by Oracle. Yeah, for sure it's good for against Oracle. It can be for Nico as well. It can be just to see what's happening in side lane. I will watch more games from this guy probably on my own on here on stream, so we will see if it's a Nico thing or it's just that he does it with some purpose, right? Sometimes without asking, it's going to be difficult. I watch a lot the edges. I think this is a bit of a waste of a control ward, but well, it's not going to clear it yet. Right, I think this dragon is going to be the game changer. It's 2 good wards. Dop has no TP. They are contesting through both side. Is he getting TP here? No, he has to go back forwards. He has to go back forwards, and his team is fighting. By the way, this is like a nightmare for a support. It's like you just go back forwards, and your team is fighting. But well, now he has vision again. Sometimes it will happen that you will go back, and your team engages in a fight. I mean, they see an angle and they just punish, right? I think that was fine. And if the Azir was trolling, then it's okay. They get mid. He will drop a mid lane ward. Remember, always super important to get the mid lane wards. He drops this ward again. Same spot. Same corner. And now they will just play for soul. Here they get soul. Yeah, very good ult. The pink ward. He drops a lot of pink ward on enemy jungle. And this one. And they just fight on it. And they just turn fast on it. I like it. I do like it. He gets blown up, by the way, yeah? Like with this build. Like you get destroyed. Now they will get dragon. And let's see. I play on into Blitzcrank. I feel like I'm throwing low, but I like it. I mean, like, Blitzcrank into on is hard because you just double the hook, right? So yeah, that's pretty broken against Blitzcrank. Okay, let's see how they play to end the game. Coach, is it true that in low elo it's better to play mage supports and stuff? You can't rely on your teammates. No, I don't think so. It's an excuse. I don't believe it's playing mage support is the best thing to climb in low elo. I think it's an excuse to think that you are not the problem. That's all. But I have a video about it. You can check it on my channel. What I recommend on playing in low elo if you want to climb and you are a bit new or you want to start playing support. I also, if you play support, it's for a reason. I don't think you play support to one-shot people. Usually, you started playing support because because you like playing the style of what a support means, right? So it also, I mean, you can play Velcos or you can play Lags or you can play mages. It's fine, right? But it's not because you don't play those that you are not climbing, or it's not easier because you are playing mages that you climb. You're always the problem. Yeah, you're always the problem. I mean, you're not why you lost every game, but you are helping to not. He's going Abyssal here. He's playing with Nidalee and Aurora, and he's going Abyssal into Azir, Nico with Corki damage. No, I like it. I mean, Abyssal is fine. Could have nerfed the item, but it's okay. I would have probably built. What would I have built here? Abyssal. I would not have built Abyssal. I would have built. I don't know. Probably Ziggs I think is bad because they have too much range, right? I don't think it's worth it. Maybe Abyssal was... I would have built Abyssal. I don't have many other options, no? You have Ziggs, Redemption, but there is too squishy, right? You get blown up. Abyssal makes sense as well into Nico and Azir. It's fine with Nidalee, even if Nidalee is like building AD. You still have Aurora, right? You can play with Aurora. She does more damage next to you. So yeah, I think Abyssal is fine. Maybe Warstone, I would have went Warstone. It could have been a possibility. Knight's Vow. Could have went Knight's Vow. I think maybe I would have gone Knight's Vow. So he went Abyssal instead. Knight's Vow was not a bad option. I would have gone Knight's Vow, for example. Maybe values more this magic resistance than the Abyssal. But close game, eh? Close game. Good engages. He's looking for flanks. He's looking to make sure that he's pressuring... not from the front, right? Here they get a really good flash from Pantheon. Pantheon completely broken champion in jungle. It's like disgusting how OP this champion is. They're going to nerf it. Nerf the Pantheon, but the champion is just too good in jungle. It does everything a jungler needs. Gets good power spike by one item, really strong power spike with two items, buys a lot of time, has good CC, has good impact on the map, like globally with the ultimate, and holds like a long time in fights with the E, right? So it's just like a perfect champion. Do they end here? They end, no? Like Sivir scaled, and they end up winning the game. Alright, that was it for the Rell. I expected more flashy Rell game, but Spellbook at the end of the day is like that. Spellbook is very squishy. You're very squishy. You are not that tanky. So you guys saw it as well here. But vision-wise, we saw also like a bad game from him, or a bad game where the team was not winning. Attacked more silence, so we saw a bit more from him. Obviously, we only watched 4 games, so we cannot like have a big conclusion. But we learned some stuff. We learned some stuff, especially how to contest more mid lane waves, some ward positioning. Also, like he's doing a lot of things that I would also do, so I'm happy with that as well. He's also very patient. He knows a lot how to play bot lane. The position in the bot lane bushes is also like very impressive. It's also very impressive, actually. So yeah, we learned all of that. Let me change to this scene. Let me read the chat. Does it matter what kind of support I play in lower elo? I'm plat and stuck here. Not really. Not really, I don't think, Perry. You have the document here. I don't know if you guys have this document, but you have this document on the description on YouTube, and as well, what's called? I will link it on Twitch chat. You have ward items, for example. I would use the AD carry alone and the jungle super synergy the most. I think this is the most useful. You can participate in the summer bootcamp, always like joining Discord. You can join right now here. Join the ladder. I have to add Bad Runner and I have to add, I think I didn't add Golden Eggs yet as well. So I will add you. And then, yeah, that's it for today. I think 3 hours and a half. I thought it was going to be a bit faster. Maybe if you guys have some questions about theory, I can answer some questions if you guys have. I can stay like 5-10 minutes or a bit more if you guys have some questions and we can talk about it. Weekly schedule, you have here what we are going to do. Tomorrow there's the group session for the subs. And then we have a patch rundown tomorrow. So new patch, very big patch, I think for supports, like there are some nerfs. So we can talk about a new tier list and what can be good and theorize a bit. And yeah. Coach, did you at some point answer the discussion in Ask so I can reroll and watch the VOD? I did answer your question on the item, right? I think it doesn't matter too much. Surelius is good because of your team comp, but I would not change too much. But because you don't have engage, I mean, you have Ash Arrow to follow, it's not a bad idea. Like, here they are answering. I'm not coach, but I'm a melee player, and Surelia's game. Okay, so Surelia Moonstone Downcore if ahead, Surelia Moonstone Ardent if fights are longer. Surelia... Like, this is good advice. Like, I think it's fine. I'm not like a big, I would say, I'm not a big item build, this. I have like a good idea what the items do. You put them together, right? And you just go for it, right? That's how I think personally about it. Now, if you have like some champions that are really core built, Melio, I have not played a lot of Melio. If you think Helia Moonstone is not needed in that game, then you go for Surelia. Surelia makes sense in your team comp, right? For why I wouldn't go Surelia is the following. Every single person from both teams goes in melee range, 700 with the following. Yeah, but the thing is, even if everyone goes melee, Surelius is not because everyone is melee. Anyways, everyone will fight. It's because if you are winning or you have the initiative, right? Initiative is important in League of Legends. Like, both of your teams are melee. And you are Ash Arrow and they are far away. Like, you're still running at them, right? Then the fight will be melee. But if you Ash Arrow and Surelius at the same time as Surelius, Ash Arrow and go, you're more explosive, you have more initiative and you do more damage faster, right? In that sense. Also, you can attack silent better with Surelius as well, right? And if you pair it together with Moonstone and Redemption, maybe later, that's also better. Then obviously Moonstone and Elia are better for fights, no? Later, I would say. When any team has to walk into you, not a good Surelius game. I don't think any team has to. I mean, Azir is pretty good range. I mean, Ken is going to go in. Rakan is going to go in as well. I don't think the mobility is that bad, in my opinion. I don't think it's that bad. So it gives you good mobility to play together with Nafiri, Rengar, and Jax if you don't like Jurash. But you can attack silent a bit more. That's the thing. Like, Jurash sucked so much, no? Or what was Ash doing? Who was Dash? Who's Dash? Is you do or what? But you can play with the Jax lane around the Rengar lane, and then you can play with more mobility. Right? So if Ash is an Ash, just leave Ash, right? Attack more silent. Arguing why you lost is not the same arguing if you has good pushes. That's true, right? Like, if your Ash is doing good and you have Moonstone Helia and the fights are more 5v5, then probably it's better. I don't think it's like that big of a deal. Unlucky. Alright. I think it's fine. I just don't put that much effort on the builds. I just have a good idea on what I want, how I play. It's just a small percentage. I know that it's like fun to know or try to know what's the best, but I don't think it changes the end. He went for Surelius at the end, actually. Now I see. I didn't even see the build. Went Surelius Redemption. Okay. Okay. Problem is that melee against Azir. Good luck against Vayne. I don't know how you can lock down the Vayne, maybe with Jax and Rengar. Jax was doing good. I mean, I would play around the Jax. I don't know what happened in the game. I don't think even the build is like the difference maker, to be fair. Coach, I love playing Engage and Peel, but I worry my champion pool all does the same thing. Poppy, Thresh, Alistar. Do you suggest people stick to a type or diversify? No, I will not. I don't think it matters too much, by the way, Toxic Fox. I think you can play whatever you want. It can be the same play style. It's okay. You will climb. If you're good, you will climb. Yes, I was climbing so hard with Rakan and Soraka and loving it. Now I'm stuck here and I think I need to change something. No, you just need to get better and improve at the game. Probably. This was a lot of fun to watch you analyze these solo queue games. Can't wait to see more. Thank you, Dinas. I will do more study rooms. I like the study rooms. They help me a lot. Especially this one. The high level ones, I think you guys can get some things out of it. Also, you see how they play at that level. So everyone is playing professional. I mean, we don't know the names of every player, but probably some of them have other names, and we maybe was Zeus or someone in top lane, and we don't know. So it's always like very nice, right? Yeah. Coach, I love playing. Okay, I already like that. He must have bought in on a dip. Unfortunately, mine started on my all-time peak. It's been hard to get higher. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like if you, for example, you went like, I mean, Danny was gold 2 and was his peak, and now he's gold 1. But if, for example, you were, I don't know, Emerald before, you know, imagine Bolt. I don't think it was the case of Bolt. And he dropped down to gold and then he entered. Obviously, like he's going to get more points, right? But well, at the end of the day, it's also like rewarding to see people go down and up. So for me, it's fine. But it's probably... Coach, how does one join the bootcamp? Chris, you can join here in the... Who was the Ash, by the way? Join the ladder. It's me. It's you, the Ash. Well, then you have to... Where is it? You are the Ash? So if you are the Ash in this game, I will say Emilio. I buy static shift. And we see you next game, you know? I will wave clear. And you go side lane and make sure that I will throw East for you. And then next game will be better. How is that I'm in loser's queue for an entire week? Me too, don't worry. I lost. Guys, I'm with you, by the way. Don't worry. I'm down here with you. I'm down here with you. We get out together. I'm here. I came back for you, guys. I came back for you. I came back for you. Wait, what are you saying with the name? Which name? Nice name. Is there some bad name? Ah, okay. And they got... Alright. Alright, I don't pay attention to the name, sadly. Like you guys do. You guys have better, more important things to think about. Alright, perfect. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it. Welcome to everyone to the Discord. Oh, there's a lot of people, new people. That's nice. Feel free to join the ladder, to join the event. I will post the weekly challenge for this week today. Let's see what we get. You can do the weekly challenge. There is no limit time to do them. So anytime, feel free to post them in clips. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them on the Discord server. If you have any personal things to say to me, you can DM me. I will be happy to answer, okay? So feel free always to DM me on Discord. Good luck, everyone in solo queue. It was a nice stream. And see you guys tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we do patch rundown and some tier list. So it's going to be exciting. Leona is coming back, most likely. So a bit of a spoiler there, all right? Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.